All right, we are live. We are live. Welcome to a Kobold Revolt, a dragon story is what it's called. Saying hi to everyone in the chat. We see you there. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Sorry for some of the technical issues we had. Shout out to Lazarin, who is playing. I think. Are you playing on your phone? Is that what you?
I'm on my phone right now.
This is what we ended up deciding. This was the best option.
Dang. I hope it's
we might have to move a bunch of times. So,
okay. All right. It's all right. It's all good. Do you have it plugged in?
No.
Oh, okay. Because it's gonna go real quick if you don't.
Very good idea.
Can we just have the shopping music just always playing?
Always?
Can we have a D&D session where it's never not playing? That would make me happy.
If you have
You could just go shopping in character.
yeah, if you shop the whole session, then I'll have to get more shopping music.
Okay, I think that's our goal as a group. I think that's our goal.
Yes, if you survive.
Definitely my goal.
If we survive.
If you survive the revolt, the revolution.
Yes.
Then perhaps. Perhaps. Want to a couple quick announcements before we begin. Part 1 of a Kobold Revolt, a dragon story, is actually on YouTube. You go to my belt page, the links you can find the initial roll YouTube. Part 1 is there, all 3 hours and something of it. If you want to watch it, it's pretty ridiculous, pretty good times. The VOD will also be up for we've been up, I think only another week. So if you want to watch it on Twitch, I think you only have another week to watch it if you want to catch up. The VOD of this one as well will obviously be put up on YouTube so that it can be on the internet forever.
Yay, forever.
We also have another show on Sundays called the Initial Roll D&D stream, I guess it's called. Just called Initial Roll. Which has 3 other, well, I guess Ducky's on both, but 2 other fabulous people who play D&D as well. Their arc is called the Buried Prince. It's the arc, so you should be able to find the VOD on the Twitch as well, and the YouTube video will be coming up soon. Gotta edit that. Quick shout out to Wizards of the Coast, who made D&D, published 5th edition D&D, which we're playing. Find their little cool logo, bottom left of the screen. And we have Hero Forge, who we use their program, their 3D very cool character customization to make these character portraits that you can find, and their logo is below in the bottom right if you want to check that out. Pretty cool. It's like a really cool way. I've actually started I was actually kind of against something like Hero Forge for a while, not gonna lie, because I was very much like, you gotta like use your own imagination. But I've since converted, and it's been really helpful.
Crazy.
In terms of brainstorming, coming up with ideas for NPCs, things like that, even if I don't use them in games. So pretty cool. You can also color your characters now. If you see your characters are colored, you can also 3D print your character.
No way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the whole point of Hero Forge.
Cool.
Yeah, you can 3D print it and color it. So yeah, it's pretty neat. Both in plastic and metal.
I don't want to do that if my character dies.
Well,
man.
I mean, that's up to you to not get him killed.
The risk we all have to take.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. All right. I'm trying to think if there are any other announcements that we have. Don't think so. Well, without further ado, then let me give us a recap before we begin here. Shout out to, by the way, shout out to Earthsringer, Shuli, and Mono, who's in chat with us hanging out. And to all you who will be watching this later, we appreciate you, we love you, and we have a lot of fun, and hope you do as well. All right, let me provide a recap for us before we begin our adventure today. Take a sip of water. Okay, the 3 of you began together in the deep mines of the Under Mountain. 3 kobolds one a criminal, one a slave, and one a simple mushroom lover. Mushroom appreciator. Found yourselves in a pit, being put to work, guarded by Dragonborn. Very quickly, you realize that things are quite unfair here. You weren't paid; you were pretty much slaves.
It was very unfair.
Working for minimal food, being to work extensive hours.
We were beaten sometimes too.
You were sometimes, well, I mean, you talked back, so. Or you got caught. I think you got caught, actually. You tried to steal something. You got caught.
One day I won't get caught, it'll be fine.
That's right. So, you eventually heard that there were rumors that there were other kobolds who were just as upset, if not more so, and we're gonna do something about it. You snuck over to another pit, found some allies, decided to revolt. It was time to rise up, overthrow your oppressors.
Aw, yeah.
Rebellion!
Yes, rebellion indeed. You then defeated the guards in the deep mines, rousing all the other kobolds to your cause. Eventually armoring yourself with their weapons, their gear. Built a barricade, stopping them from coming in. You had about 50 kobolds with you at the time. And you learned quite quickly that down here in the Undermountain, the deep mines were, of course, only one section of a vast array of various different work environments. There was a mushroom farm that Snom, you were quite interested in.
Oh, I'm so excited. Well, Snom is excited,
Yes, Snom.
but also I'm excited.
There
In and
is
out of character. We're going to the farm.
Yep. There was the metalworks where you had worked before previously, Snex, where you're slaving away, creating armor and weapons and all sorts of things for the Dragonborn Overseers above. And there was the hatchery, where kobolds were hatched and bred. And you had heard a rumor that there were many kobolds there. There was also a gate stopping you from going forward. Within the middle of all these sections was the barracks. It was they had tall walls, they had guards. It was going to be hard to break through with your small numbers. So when you decided to ask around to see if there's another way to any of the other places, maybe you could rally more troops, more kobolds to your cause. Small kobold timidly mentioned that there was indeed a secret tunnel from the deep mines to the metalworks. The three of you decided to journey forth towards the metalworks through this small kobold tunnel to recruit these other kobolds. On your journey through the tunnel, Snex, you had a song in your heart that you began to sing loudly, alerting a local creature of your presence. A baby bullet, a sort of a rock shark type creature that eats stone and eats presumably little kobolds like you.
No, not
We are
fell
tasty.
into its trap, a large hole, which will be significant later in our recap.
Oh no.
Snom
yeah.
tried very hard to ride the bullet as a mount and tame it. Eventually, while Snex shot a bunch of crossbow bolts into its back. Unfortunately, to no avail. You did, however, scare the bullet into deeper into the tunnel where you had intended to go.
That's right.
And it sort of paved the way, causing the tunnel to be even larger. As you snuck up to the end of the tunnel, you saw before you indeed the metalworks. Half of this very large cave was indeed molten lava. The other sort of half or third was indeed a large piece of rock and platform, a rock platform where the forges, the crafting, the assembly lines was happening. There were about 50 kobolds in here, working away, creating weapons, armor, whatever was needed, and there were about a good amount of set. I think about 16 Dragonborn guards and 2 particularly nasty-looking ones, more heavily armored. We call them knights. You also saw that your bullet friend had indeed charged out from the cave and was unfortunately met with violence as he was there. His life was ended. May he rest in peace.
Sweet bullet.
I don't care enough about it.
I actually have a bullet mini. I actually have one.
Do
I
you?
should have pulled it out for them. Yeah.
Snex,
You should.
Snex, you decided to sneak on your own across the camp while the other 2 laid in wait. While Snom and Kex waited. To which you very promptly got caught by the guards.
Yeah.
You did, however, fool your way into believing that, into convincing them that you were actually working there. They told you to get back to work. I think you tried to sneak away again, didn't you?
I tried to do something. I was trying to like move stuff around in order to get better positioning instead of be at a station.
Yeah. To which they realized quite quickly you're a troublemaker and threw you in a cage, beating you to the point where you were knocked unconscious because you have very low hit points.
Yep.
Seeing all this happen, Snom and Kex, you decide to spring into action. Snex had been captured. He was knocked unconscious in the cave across the room. And proud, brave Kex decided it was time to cause a diversion by insulting the Dragonborns at the cave, all while Snom quickly snuck up. 2 groups of guards took chase as Kex, instead of holding his ground, very wisely ran deeper back towards where they came from. Snom, you snuck forward, and then you saw what was going on and began trying to rouse the kobolds to action. Many of them looked at you with skepticism and distrust. And the guards were alerted as initiative was rolled and combat began. Kex, you kept running, the guards kept following you, and you remember that you had indeed rope to cross the hole that had been created by the bullet. You quickly crossed it, cut the rope, and there was now a deep pit between you and the Dragonborn guards. As they one at a time, right? You continued insulting them, provoking them, as they one at a time tried to climb down the pit towards your side. The pit was about, I think, 30 feet deep, something like that. To which then you systematically took large pieces of rock and threw them on the guards who were trying to climb up, killing a couple of them. This all happened while Snom was running around. A couple kobolds had joined you at this point. You were trying to rouse more of them. You're getting the attention of all the guards.
To no avail.
To no avail.
No success whatsoever.
Yes. That is when Snex, you unconscious, suddenly came to. Your cell unlocked, and a blue kobold stood over you. Gave you a rapier, which you never used, but
because I have 10 HP.
And told you to get into the fight. As you did so, I believe Snom one more time, kind of. I don't remember if it was Snom. I think it was Snom who roused the kobolds, right?
Yeah.
Snom, one more time, you climbed up on a large box, a pile, gave a valiant speech. I think it was after you had killed one of the guards, and I said, you got like a nat 20 or something.
I knocked them down with earth tremor, and they were all prone before me at my feet.
Yes,
and I made one last.
You gave a vision. You gave a vision to the kobolds.
Of the future.
She saw a dream.
Yes, they saw. Yes, both physical and metaphorical vision. As they rose and started fighting the guards, the kobolds revolted in the metalworks, Snacks, you laid fire with a crossbow that you found. Kex, you kept throwing rocks at Dragonborn trying to climb up and kill you.
Yep.
And eventually, you all won the day.
Yes.
As you
Yes.
As you scouted out the situation in the metalworks, you saw that there was a gate as well here. It was guarded. And actually, Snom, at the end of it, you did indeed see some, to your surprise, kobolds with wings. Flying about within the barracks, delivering messages, things of the sort. And that is where we left off.
Right.
Question: if we look around at all the kobolds who survived in the forge, how many would we see there?
Yeah,
who are, like,
great,
still in, like, fighting
great question.
situation?
Make a perception check for me.
Okie dokie pokey.
As this is your first roll of the game, you can, as it's your initial roll, you can roll with an advantage.
Initial roll. Okay, folks. Here we
Okay.
go. Okie dokie. 19.
19, pretty good.
Good start.
Yeah, due to your help as well as the surprise given, there's actually about 40 kobolds left
Nice.
of the 50 that you began with.
Okay, cool. And have we reunited with Kex yet, or is Kex still talking to the defiance people?
Kex went back, checked on the miners, and has come back now. It's probably been about we'll say an hour since the battle has ended. You've taken time to rest. Are any of you missing hit points?
I would have
Yes,
been.
I would like a short rest.
Yeah, so you can roll your hit die if you want, or short rest.
Okay, how was it?
You probably have taken time to recover. You see now that once again a similar barricade is being built by the metal works kobolds.
Okay, I have 7 HP.
Good job.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm back to full health.
Many of them you kind of
One of us
hear
is.
you hear them sort of excited actually. They didn't think that they could do this, but these other kobolds have come. They've come to lead them to freedom, to victory.
To victory!
I would like to go talk to the Dragonborn blacksmith.
Yeah, you do remember that there
Ooh,
was
yeah.
a Dragonborn blacksmith closer to the edge who was working on some very fine javelins.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I approach him and I say, "Snacks, shoot, pew pew."
He looks down at you. This Dragonborn, Leo described as having very faded scales. A lot of his scales are actually almost charred from a lot of the work that he does. He seems to work with the hottest of fires of forges here. You see now that actually even part of one of his horns is chipped and cracked. And he has this large blacksmith apron on. He looks down at you and says, you have a good shot, small one. I'll give you that.
Yes, Snack shoots. Snack. No armor, no gear. Snacks look for skilled blacksmith. Maybe help Snacks.
Says, what are you looking for?
What do you have?
He,
Snacks want to know.
He gestures over to a table. You see the sort of once again, like I mentioned before, these very fine crafted javelins. There's about 10 of them. You also see there is indeed a sort of gladius. I believe it's called gladius looking short sword. Yes.
Ooh. Fancy.
As well as indeed a set of armor of sitting on a stand. It's made of leather with fine black and gold detailing.
I point at the armor and say, "Is for snacks? Is for snacks?"
He says, it wasn't made for snacks, of course. What are you gonna do with it?
I gesture that I would put it on.
Fight Dragonborn.
He kind of chuckles as he points to another station. You see a group of similar stands with simple leather armor there. Definitely not as nice and of good quality as this one. He says, "There's some there if you need."
I sort of look at the leather armor a little dejected, and I look back at the nice armor and say, "It's not for snacks. Is for who?"
He says, I make it a habit of following through on my orders. This was made for someone else, not for you."
Is for Firemouth face? Sort of give a scowl.
He says they were the ones who requested it, yes. But he kind of points to the barricade. A bunch of low kobolds are pushing up boxes and equipment, forming this little wall. He says, "Well, if your little revolution doesn't work out, I mean, if I give you this, then I would be helping you, wouldn't I?"
You is already helping us.
He says, "How so?"
You did not fight against us.
I didn't
You
fight.
are complicit.
He says, "I'm a simple blacksmith."
Firemouth face, no forgive.
Make a persuasion check here.
I was waiting for that. I was like, make me make a
Oh,
persuasion check.
Roll with advantage as it's your initial roll.
Oh, Pog, it's actually a useful roll as well. Oh my gosh. Okay, I have a 17 persuasion.
Okay. Kind of looks at you, looks at the barricade. Says, I don't see why the kobolds who revolted wouldn't simply steal my goods.
I sort of look up at him because I'm quite short with a somewhat endearing look and say, "Snacks could steal from you now."
He kind of chuckles as he kind of like he turns around and begins to sort of move some metal bars around, tends to the fire, whatnot, clearly away from you. And the table of goods, yes.
He doesn't say anything to my statement?
No.
Oh, okay.
He seems very like you can steal from him. He's letting you steal from him.
Yeah, he's letting you do it.
I will grab some stuff. Whatever stuff is lying around and within reach.
Okay. There is a set of studded leather armor.
Okay.
Which is what that is.
Awesome.
As you sort of take it, he actually comes over and he sort of takes it for a second, sort of changes the straps, sort of takes off a couple pieces of the shoulder, and then gives it back to you so it's sized for a kobold, because it was obviously sized for Dragonborn before. It's still a little long for you, a little tall, but it'll work.
I say, Sneck's very good at stealing. Blacksmith have no idea.
He kind of chuckles again as he turns around. Yeah, there's 10 javelins if you want. There is a quiver there for your javelins. They're at +1. They're +1 javelins.
Are they dex based? Because I'm throwing. Well, I guess if I throw them.
Yeah. I believe so. And
I don't think I've ever used javelins before. 10.
Yep. And there's a short sword,
Awesome.
which is a +1 short sword.
One short sword. All right. Are my companions back?
Yeah, they're around.
All right.
In my mind, I see Snacks with like a crossbow and quiver, and the javelins, and the rapier, and the short sword. And he's just like, oh,
I have a quarterstaff as well.
Yeah. And he's supposedly sneaky.
Yes.
I love this image. This is a special image of this kobold covered head to toe in weapons. You're
Okay.
the intimidating one.
I will organize this after I sort of end my little bit here. I go up to Kex, and is it a short sword for like a kobold, or would it be considered bigger if it's a short sword for a? I'm just trying to gauge. Like, do you want us to just treat it like a short?
Just treat it like a short sword. Yeah.
Okay. I take it over to Kex, and I just hold out this nice short sword, and I say, "Snex has very nice short sword. What does Kex have?"
Kex has very nice spear. Well, Kex has dull spear. Kex has long sword. Kex sword bigger.
Kex sword bigger. Kex no want fancy shiny short sword. Maybe
Kex
Snom
is fine
wants.
with bigger.
Okay, I go over to Snom. Say, does Snom want fancy shiny short sword?
No, it's not happy. Nom has
Okay.
that.
Okay,
And I
I'll
hold
just
out
have
my
all the weapons then. That's fine.
But Kex like pipes up. But why does Snix have both javelins and bow?
Oh, the javelin is actually a strength-based weapon.
Oh, are they? Oh, okay. If they're strength based, then I will do the same thing. I say, well, if Kex no wants short sword, Kex may have javelins.
Yes.
Snex's not very strong.
Kex, whoa.
Kex swole. Okay.
They're +1 javelins. You get 10 of them.
All right. I need to organize this now.
Wait, where's my pencil?
They're almost like throwing spears for you because you're quite short.
I am quite short.
Benson,
Yep.
so I have leather armor on. Is there like not beaten up but clean looking nice leather armor
Yeah,
somewhere?
100%.
Dope. Okay, I
100%.
want that.
There's a whole
Doesn't
lot of
make
them.
a fat difference, but it makes me feel good on the inside. Ooh, do any have pretty patterns on them? Like been tooled into like a dragon or some kind of cool leafy something? A mushroom? I don't know. Anything cool there?
You don't find any mushroom pattern ones. You definitely tell that
What?
there's
Not everyone loves them?
What?
there's definitely a sort of symbol, sort of almost like a tribal symbol on one set off to the side, sort of in black paint, that has a sort of dragon head breathing fire on it.
Oh yeah, I want that. That sounds
As
cool.
you take some armor and I assume you don it.
Yeah.
You see a bunch of the other kobolds around see you doing this. They look at each other and they start like grabbing sets of armor and putting it on themselves.
Yes. Get the armor. Get the weapons.
You see a couple of them don't have weapons. They look down at their armor and they start moving towards like tables and grabbing like knives and swords and axes and stuff.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
More kobolds at Deep Mine. Need weapons armor at Deep Mine.
Okay, so you're gonna tell them to they kind of look at you suspiciously. You're clearly with the other two, but you weren't here fighting with them. One of them speaks up and says, "You ally? You fight? Where are you during fight?"
Kex fought 8 firemouth faces.
True.
Let's
Kex
see.
destroyed
Draw
8.
off them
Okay.
into tunnel.
Make a
Kex
persuasion
destroyed
check for
them.
me as you try and
I'm
convince them that you did this.
Can I vouch for him? Can I like help him by vouching?
You
Mm,
don't need to.
Yeah.
18.
They say, "You look swole.
Kex
Brave.
swole.
You brave kobold for fighting 8 firemouth faces. You say we need to bring weapons to mines?"
Yes. Firemouth faces attacked deep mine.
Okay. Some will take weapons.
Or Snom wonders, do we bring Deep Mines kobolds to forage? And then everyone together.
Everyone together!
Everyone together? More fighting? Or half people, 2 places fighting? What do Snex and Kex think?
Everyone together! Party
Now Snex
is...
everyone together?
Snacks have party! I jump a little bit, do a little dance.
Kex, what does Kex think?
Kex agrees. Kex good.
Snom
Everyone
thinks we could
together.
leave.
Everyone to get
Snom
shroom
thinks-
party?
Yes, but Snom thinks we could leave 2, maybe a couple very fast kobolds. Fast kobolds stay in the forage, and the rest of kobolds go to the mine. And then fast kobolds make a distraction, and then the mine attacks. Attack barracks or get more kobolds.
Can get kobolds without attack barracks?
Snom doesn't know. Can
Snom
I ask
should-
around to see if anybody
Snom
knows?
should find out.
Kex
Yeah.
knows. Kex says, bring current kobolds together. Bring together. Kex, Snom, and Snex go get more kobolds. Then more together.
kobolds.
Then attack.
But by the way, the okay, so Snom, you can go ahead and roll investigation.
Yeah,
I
I'd
believe-
like to ask people.
Yeah, is this
If,
your initial roll? I think so, right?
No, I did my
Oh, you rolled it?
perception
Okay.
initial roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
So while this is happening, Snex, you see that the blue kobold is actually kind of just chilling around. She's kind of leaning on a pile of boxes, watching this all happen.
Okay. I would like to walk over to the blue kobold.
Okay. Snom, what did you get?
10.
10? Okay. You start asking around. A lot of the kobolds are trying to equip themselves. They aren't sure in terms of what are you trying to ask for again?
Well,
Well,
I think
I'm
I
trying
would.
to ask if any of them know of any secret tunnels or passages to
Yeah.
the hatchery
Yeah.
from either the forge or from the deep mines
Okay.
area. Like maybe one of the pits connects it to it or something.
Right. So
That's what I'm trying to ask right now. But I have another round of questions for you after.
yeah, the ones in the metalworks definitely aren't they aren't sure. They don't know. They've worked hard. They've been told to keep their nose down and go at it. But as you ask around, the actually the Dragonborn blacksmith kind of sees you and he approaches you. He says, you're asking about a way to the other places.
Yes. Snom would like hatchery. Snom would like shroom farm. Snom needs information. How does Snom get to hatchery?
He says, points to the far end, opposite of the cave where you came from. He says, there's a pool there. Water. It's small. It's what we use to fill up when we need water to cool down the metals. The comes from above. From what I remember before, there is also a water source leading into the hatchery.
Ah, water source is connected.
He says, much too small for me to fit through, but perhaps you lot can make the journey.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm gonna run off to find Snacks and Kex and tell them the good news.
Okay.
We're going swimming, boys.
Snacks, you approach the blue kobold who's kind of watching, standing there. You now see that she's sort of icy blue skin, white horns. Got a bit of a leather vest over her leather armor. Has her hand crossbow on her hip, and got some boots and some brown pants. Kind of looks at you so as you come over.
I'd like to say, Snex very thankful for blue kobold. Snex wonder where blue kobold get boots. Snex want boots.
See, boots from above.
Eyes go really big. Snex go above.
Does maybe if Snex win.
Snex win. Snex win.
Wow.
Does Snex give back rapier now? Once the rapier that she had lent you.
Snex like rapier.
Next has a nicer short sword, just
She
saying.
yeah. As she looks at you, waiting for you to return it. As she did save you.
Yeah. I hand it back reluctantly.
Yeah, of course. She sheaths it on her side. What's Snex's plan?
Next, save kobolds. Gather more kobolds.
She says,
Snex seeks.
I see. Well,
Is blue kobold named?
says, kind of points to herself. She says, name Serbi.
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 Pretty name. Serbi, pretty name. I sort of like think to myself.
Mm-hmm. She stands kind of upright. It's interesting. A bit more formal almost. Definitely, you've never seen anyone with her quality or kind of clothes down here. She mentions being from above. Even her talk, it's still a little koboldish, but it's a little more
A little more refined.
a little more refined, yeah.
Nam is gonna like run over and put her arm around Sneck's neck and be like, Sneck, we sneak up water. Oh, hello. Oh, Sneck. Snex is great friend. Snex is good at sneaking, and Snex is good at stabbing, and Snex is good at slashing. Come on, Snex. I'm gonna like pat him on the back and run off with my Kex.
Okay.
I after that I kind of like timidly say Snex is good at sneaking.
She says, as you go, you just hear her say, how Snacks get caught then?
Snex make a mistake.
Kex, what do you want to do during all this, Kex?
Smart thing.
Kex would like to.
Oh, I don't have a rapier now.
Kex would like to boost morale.
Okay. How do you boost morale?
Going around making sure people are putting armor on properly, even
Yeah.
though Keck doesn't even wear armor, so he wouldn't know. But he's going around doing practice slashes with other kobolds, making sure they know how to actually use a weapon and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
that's awesome. Make an insight check for me.
All right. That is 13.
Okay, as you kind of go around, you can definitely tell these kobolds are not experienced fighters. Some of them wielding weapons for the first time, but you're pretty swole, and stories have begun being spread of the three of you and your deeds, especially the one who fought off 8 fire breathing melons by themselves. And they get more elated as you come around. Your presence sort of comforts them. And as you sort of help them, they become getting a little inspired.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, I want to also, while we have this opportunity and before we move on, I want to also ask around for information. If anybody can give me any kind of layout of the barracks or any information about it.
Oh.
Just while we have the group together and we're here.
Okay.
I'd like to know more about that. Because has Snom ever been there, or was Snom like hooded?
Probably
when they
like
crossed
hooded,
maybe
yeah.
the lines?
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
hooded type thing. Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe Blue Kobold or maybe Blacksmith or somebody who might have seen it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna ask around.
you ask around, and a lot of the kobolds are kind of a couple of them have ideas, but really the blue kobold is the one who actually provides a map.
Yeah.
She unfurls a map and sort
Serby.
of puts it on a table. You see it that there is the deep mines to the bottom left of the map, the metalworks to the top left, the barracks in the middle with a large tower that leads up the mountain, supposedly, the mushroom farm to the bottom right, and then, of course, to the top right, the hatchery. And as players, I believe you do have the map in the Discord ready. If you need me to send it again, just let me know.
Can we
Not
pin
bad.
it? Actually.
I'm going for it.
I'll just send it again real quick here. So you have quick
Okie
access
dokie
to it.
dokie.
Go.
I'd like to ask Serby.
Oh, you also see that
It's-
there's gates on each side, right? There's 4 gates on the 4 sides leading to each area. From the barracks. The barracks have 4 walls, all of which have gates leading to each area.
It's a very silly and undefensible design. Firemouth faces.
Firemouth. Silly firemouth faces.
Stupid fireman.
We're gonna take it down.
I mean, or it's meant to
Not
keep you guys in. Yeah.
I'd like to ask Serby if is Serby going to help Snex?
She says, how good of plan does Snex have?
Very good. Good perception check.
I sort of look a bit quizzical. I say Snex mostly sneak, Snom smart, and then I kind of call for Snom.
Sure.
Is
Thanks.
Snom have plan?
Yes, Snom plan. Snom plan. Combine all kobold forests. Small distraction from one area, whole kobold forest. Attack from another area. As many kobolds as possible in giant armed kobold forest. Perhaps Snom distraction with Snex and Kex. Perhaps you distraction with Snom, Snex, and Kex. Serby. Because Serby can sneak with Snom, Snex, and Kex. First step of plan. Combine kobold forces. Arm everybody. Second step of plan. Find more kobolds. Third step of plan. Kill everyone. Good plan? And she's gonna just like look at Serby with a big smile.
I nod eagerly.
She
Snom plan.
yeah. She kind of says you will need more kobold than this. She gestures to the kobolds here. Much more kobolds.
20 to 30 kobolds in deep mine. Snom, Snecks, and Kex sneak to hatchery with Serby. More kobolds in hatchery. Also, shroom farm.
Also, shroom farm.
Gotta get those
We get
supplies.
shrooms. Problem solved. Step 1, get shrooms. Step 2, succeed.
Serby says, Serby will follow you to hatchery.
Serby sneak with Snom, Snecks, and Kex.
We have friends.
I kind of look at you kind of annoyed and say, Snom have Snecks friend.
No, everyone has Snecks friends. Serby friends with Snom. Serby friends with Snecks. Maybe Serby friends with Kex. We don't know yet. Where is Kex?
Where is Hex?
Kex is inspiring.
Yeah. Some kobolds are like, Kex tells story again. Kex tells story again.
Kex, big swole, anger, firemouth faces with swollenness. Kex run, firemouth faces chase. Kex stand on other side of pit and laugh at stupid firemouth faces. They charge at Kex. They fall in hole. Kex stomp on them with stones.
They're like
Kex wins.
they're like clapping at this point. They're like, oh, Kex strong, Kex strong, Kex smart, Kex kobold champion.
Kex Kobold champion.
Kex Kobold champion.
Kex Kobold
Snom
champion.
knows.
Snom sees.
At this point, Kex
Snom
will.
sees.
At this point, Kex will say that you see that your party is kind of looking for you here. You're kind of like surrounded by like probably about 20 kobolds at this point. So almost like half the group is like, some are sitting down like listening to your story. Some come halfway through, so they're like, tell story again. Stuff like that.
Awesome. Kex would like to get a messenger to get the deep mine kobolds to come over into the forge to get armed and stuff.
Snom has a question. Kex, when you went to deep mine, how injured were kobolds? Faster to move healthy kobolds from forge to mines, or fewer kobolds but injured from mines to forge?
What would I know?
Yeah, it would probably, the ones who are injured, like, it's probably pretty easy for the deep mine ones to move here, for sure.
Awesome. Okay.
As you sort of spend more time here, it's pretty obvious as well that they have a lot of equipment here, a lot.
Yeah.
Right, they can even
Gotcha.
split sort of like some of them are working to. There's a station set up to sort of. They make the chainmail that was originally for the Dragonborn into two, because the kobolds are much smaller and making them fit better. It would take a lot to move a lot of supplies somewhere else. So
Yeah.
if you, probably a little easier to move people here and equip them than to move all your supplies there.
Kex, they
Gotcha.
move Gax and crew here.
Snom agrees. Messenger? Messenger?
Yeah,
Messenger.
some kobolds kind
Next
of
messenger.
come running.
No. Next
Next volunteer.
Next sneaks.
Oh.
Next sneaks with Serby, Snom, and Kex.
Oh. Sneck seeks.
Next sneaks.
A couple kobolds run off to give a message to Gax and the deep mine kobolds.
I make sure that they know to say that it's from Kex, and Kex is
Mhm.
telling them.
Oh, they seem very.
And I want them to lightly hide the tunnel after
Okay.
they're done coming through,
All right.
like putting that rock back or whatever.
Okay.
Just so that if the Dragonborns get in, they can't find the tunnel in and backdoor us. So
Sounds good. Yeah, as you, Kex, once again, as you kind of give orders to these kobolds, they look inspired. Your story, it's a problem. They're very eager to help as they run off.
Nice.
You're pretty certain things are going to be fine. Down there. Okay.
Awesome.
I'm gonna look at the barricade and what they have set up, and I'm also gonna establish, like, I don't know how long we're gonna be gone to the hatchery and whatever. So what I want to establish is a guard that rotates, and enough of them so that if one gets taken out, or they can see things from multiple angles. And yeah, like really thick, multi-tiered barricades. Lots of defenses, people on guard, while the other half rotate
Yeah,
out
they
and
start
dust.
moving a lot of their benches and things like that over. Probably half of the equipment in this area has moved towards the barricade. It's a lot sturdier than the ones in the mines, if that's for sure.
Great. Yeah. Okay.
There's probably about 4 guards at all times, and you learn the name of the leader, the sort of de facto leader of the metalworks, named Pt2.
Pt2.
Pt2 is kind of
Pt2.
like he's a older dragonborn, has quite the hunch.
Oh, he's a Dragonborn.
Oh, sorry, he's a kobold. Apologies. Yeah. He says, Pt2 makes sure defense good. Pt2 makes sure kobold ready when you come back.
Excellent. Snom believes in Pt2, and Gax was leader in deep mines. Gax will help you, Pt2. Make sure you find Gax. Gax injured.
Snom
Gax
makes sure get
help
more
you.
kobolds.
Snom go to hatchery. Snom get more kobolds and mushrooms,
But not from hatchery.
but not from
Probably.
hatchery. Unless
Maybe
you're in
mushrooms
and
hatchery.
then Snom get hatchery mushrooms. Hatcheries for baby mushrooms.
Oh no.
Baby mushrooms.
It's hilarious.
Go, like, very excitedly look
Okay.
over.
Anything
Be like,
else?
Let's go.
Yeah. Anything else you all want to do while you're here?
How
Ooh,
much
I wanna-
weaponry can... Sorry.
Yeah, no, you go.
How much weaponry can I carry?
You're probably at capacity for being stealthy.
Okay.
You don't have a.
Can
yeah.
Okay, so I picked up more bolts, so I have 20 bolts, and I'm assuming that's my max.
No, you could probably have 40 bolts. That's probably fine.
Okay. All right. Excellent. Oh,
Okay,
can
I want the.
Sorry.
No, you go first.
I just wanted to find another rapier because it's a metalworks, and I like
Sure.
the rapier I
You
had.
can have the
Okay.
rapier.
Thank you.
But
It's
But-
not as nice.
No, it's kind of rusty a bit, maybe.
Aren't-
I would like the generic bag items, like rope.
Yep.
If they're a rope, I would like
Definitely.
2 rope, if that's okay.
Yep.
Or multiples, however many I can have.
Anything you can
And
find
if
in
they're-
an explorer's pack, you can find here.
Dope.
Nice.
Okay. Are there ball bearings? Can I have ball bearings?
Yep.
They're so useful. Okay.
I will
Ball
leave the
bearings.
giant
Rope.
tooth here with
Awesome.
Pt2.
Okay, you're gonna leave the tooth.
Interesting.
Do you show him the tooth?
Yes.
No. Oh.
Oh, I
No?
mean,
Bury it.
Kex has it. Kex has
Kex
the tooth,
has it,
so
yeah.
you show him the tooth. Pt2 say, where Kex get tooth?
Snom Snex Kex find. It belongs to Snom Snex Kex now. But Pt2 take care of?
He says, he kind of looks at it with, make an insight check for me.
Inside of 14.
Okay. He looks at her with reverence, almost as if it's sacred. He carefully holds it underneath the velvet. It says, Pt2 takes special care of this.
Kex come back for it.
Okay. He kind of nods as he goes and finds a place for it.
Okay.
Interesting.
It's apparently more
Fancy.
important than we thought, guys.
Well,
Should we leave it? Yeah, we probably should.
yeah, I don't think we should sneak with it. That seems silly.
It's
Okay.
big.
It's big.
It's very big.
Anything
So I
else you all want to do
Snowy.
before you head out?
I'm good now.
Are there any papers around of any plans or any letters or anything on a table?
Like what for? What are you looking for?
Like like in the in the deep mines, like there were letters about, you know, like, oh, like problems in pit 4 and something, you know what I mean? Like passing things between the guards, logbooks or orders for
roll investigation for me, because it's probably there's a lot of stuff here, so
yeah,
it's more of, do you know where to look?
Okay, do it. 12.
Okay. You find there definitely is some sort of main desk area where a lot of administration happens. You kind of search through the documents, and a lot of them are orders for various different things. There is a separate sort of stack of orders for the blacksmith, the Dragonborn blacksmith, who you whose name you now know as Luxath, Luxath, and there seems to be clear orders to treat him like one of the captives.
That's so sad.
Luxath.
Okay, I'm gonna take that.
Okay.
And I'm gonna walk over to him.
Yep.
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna tug on his sleeve. Mr. Luxath, why are you here?
He says, I once was proud Dragonborn blacksmith above. They think I commit wrongdoing. Send me down here to work for them.
Does Luxath want freedom, or does Luxath want work?
Luxath wants chance to work on his craft, to keep working. I believe it's my purpose.
Luxath wants work here, or Luxath want work own blacksmith, own store, own clients, own life?
He says, that would be nice if that were the reality. Right now, this is my reality.
Fight with us? Will Luxath fight with us?
He says, perhaps your offer is tempting. Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
To try and persuade him to fight with you.
Oh boy. 12.
Okay.
I'm not very good at this. I'm not good at it.
He seems to sort of think about. He starts to think about it, and see the wheels turning in his brain. You aren't sure if he's gonna say yes or no, but he's definitely not gonna be against you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Can I insight to see if there's anything that I could do or say or give him that he wants specifically that would convince him?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see what your heart desires. Oh, dirty 20.
Okay. You could definitely tell that Luxath is more of a. He can fight. He seems confident in so much as that, but it's more that he's a bit more of a peacemaker than anything. He's not really one. You know, he doesn't want to fight unless he has to.
Yeah.
Your temptation of like freedom and things like that is great, but above all, his the forge is his purpose in his life. So he wants to keep doing that, and rebellion might put that in jeopardy.
Okay. Cool. Well, Luxath, if kobolds win, Snom will always need blacksmith. Kex will always need blacksmith. The next will need blacksmith.
Says,
Luxath open own shop, and Luxath be independent and free. Luxath work on Luxath projects.
He kind of chuckles and says, well, that's a mighty fine offer, small one. I appreciate it.
Okay.
I wish you the best
Snom
of luck.
out.
Okay.
All right. Snom is ready.
Okay.
Kex is ready.
Snex is ready.
All right. So what are you gonna go? Where are you gonna go? What are you gonna do?
Okay, so how much? So there's the pool of water, and there's like a little trickle from like a little tunnel up above.
It's
Is that what
actually
it is?
it's a pool that's only about 10 feet in diameter. Not very large, but it seems to have it comes from underneath some rocks. There's definitely a little hole that it kind of comes out of. It's slightly bubbling. And as you sort of look into the water, you can see that the hole is probably only about 3-4 feet in diameter.
Okay. Wait, let me see if there's anything in my backpack that is not waterproof.
I'd like to like wave
My
slash
water.
gesture to Serby as well.
Yeah, she comes over as she sees you beginning to move.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take the logs that I took as paper and I'm gonna leave them somewhere because obviously they'll get destroyed. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna empty out my water skin, make sure all the water's out of there, and just kind of like put the stopper back in. So and fill it with air and put the stopper in.
Yep.
So I have air if I need it, and then I'm gonna, I guess, put that in my backpack, but somewhere where I can easily grab it if I need to.
Mhm.
And then I'm going to, take a good look in the water, see if anything's gonna eat me.
Yeah, the pool.
Is it like clear to the bottom?
The pool is 10 feet in diameter. It's not that deep. Maybe about 10 feet deep.
Okay.
You do see that there is, once again, like I mentioned, some sort of cave beyond the wall, or tunnel where the water kind of comes from. Like continues
Okay,
onward,
cool.
I suppose. Yeah. You're definitely going to be swimming
Okay.
against the current.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Oh, good strength. Oh, good.
Kex, go
Love
first.
Strength.
Yeah, so Kex is going to go first. Who's going to go
Kex
second?
will-
Cheers. Nothing.
Snex
Can
go
I
second.
Go ahead.
Oh,
What?
Can I tie like a rope? Can we all hold the same rope so none of us like fall and get washed away?
Or
like
you
tie
might
it to
all
a
get
list or
washed
something,
away.
like- Yeah, never
Wait.
mind. No, let's
It's
do
up
that.
to you.
Where
I
would
mean,
we be
it's-
washed away to?
I don't know. Okay, let's do it. All right. Snom is going to hesitantly be like, and then just Snom's gonna wrap all of the common gloves. I'm gonna wrap all of my mushrooms up in
Yep.
things,
Okay.
and then we go.
Take the plunge. Okay, so Serby will
Yeah.
will pull up the rear. And as you begin forward into the darkness of this underwater tunnel, we will take a short break, and we'll be right back in 2 minutes as we continue our adventure forward.
Oh
All right.
boy.
Gonna take a 2-minute break,
Break
everyone.
time.
We'll be right back. See you back here in 2 minutes. All right, and with that, we are back from our break. Our brave small kobolds venture forth into an underwater tunnel, swimming against the currents, with hopes that this water source will be connected, the one that is in the hatchery.
Here's hoping we don't drown.
Yeah. Take a big gulp of breath as you begin your swim.
Snom brought air.
You
Snom has no confidence in Snom's strength.
I need everyone to make an athletics check for me. As you begin here, go ahead and make an athletics check. As you swim against the current.
Swear it was so close to being a 20.
That is a
17!
18.
Oh my God, Snom is gonna
I have a 7.
It was
Okay.
uncertain, but Snom will survive.
Snom, as you're swimming confidently, you're feeling strong, until you see Snex begin to fall behind, struggling a bit against the current. Kex, you're moving quite quickly. You're pretty swole. It's pretty easy to get by. Make a Snom, make a dex saving throw for me.
Okay.
Snex is trying to fight the current, but he's kind of falling behind. You're swimming forward.
7.
7. Okay. As Snex sort of kicks you in the face by accident.
Nah.
So you're disorientated for a bit.
No. Okay.
All right, I need everyone to make another athletics check for me as you continue swimming. Snom, you're gonna roll with a disadvantage here. You get kicked in the face.
Not the face. It's a mushroom maker.
Ursa's a little PTSD'd from dex saving throws from Sunday.
I swear it was so close to being in that 20.
9.
Okay.
This is not promising. Snom is not.
I have a
Not
1,
promising.
but it's not a nat 1.
You have a 2.
It's a dirty one, yeah.
Kex, what did you get?
23.
Okay. Kex is like the Michael Phelps of swimming. You actually surface, Kex. You see a bit of light actually ahead. You see how the water actually flattens. You can see the surface. As you kind of come up for air, you're now within a small chamber, probably about only 8 feet in diameter, right where the bottom of the pool is. There is sort of a small platform to your left where you could stand. There's also what you see to be a waterfall that kind of is coming down through this tunnel, feeding this pool.
Cool.
As it's bubbling at the bottom. There's definitely rocks on the side that are climbable, and you see that above where the waterfall comes down is another tunnel. It continues onward.
Cool. Do I see any immediate threats?
No, there definitely aren't. You do, however, see some glowing shrooms, bioluminescent shrooms that is kind of lighting up this area a little bit.
Nice.
Snom has renewed interest in this quest.
You don't know they're there.
Let's leave shrooms for Snom. Kex will put gear on ledge.
Okay, the ledge is about the immediate ledge, or the one
Just-
like up the waterfall.
Just out of the water.
Okay, yeah, for sure. Okay, you put your gear to the water.
And Kex is now looking for friendly kobolds.
Okay, make a perception check. It's been probably like 10 seconds and no one else has surfaced, so makes sense that you're looking for them.
That is a perception of 11.
11. Okay. Maybe they're just taking their time. You don't seem to spot them. They're not close to you, if that makes sense.
Right.
So maybe something has gone wrong. Back to our other swimmers.
Hello,
Snacks, you got a dirty one.
I'm all alone. There's no one here beside me.
Well, there is.
My problems are all gone. There's no one to deride me.
Snom, as you swim. Oh no,
Oh,
she actually is gone.
was
Oh,
that why
no.
she was singing? I was so confused.
Yeah.
That was a really
that was
nice
awkward.
song.
Yeah.
Were you guys listening to me singing?
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
you should keep
recorded.
singing.
We're like,
I was
what's going
like-
on?
I can't see any of you. The internet's not working on the computer. I was like, any minute now it's gonna reload. I was sitting, I was like, maybe I should take like a giant bite of my Pop-Tart. And I was like,
You
I'm just
should
gonna
have.
sing until it comes back. Yeah, could you imagine I like stuff happen in my mouth and then it comes back and I'm like sitting here?
Oh yeah,
That's awkward.
that's
Yeah.
amazing.
Hey guys, how's it going? Plain average day.
That was I think it was an appropriate song to sing.
Right?
Snom, as you keep sort of swimming, it's a bit hard. The current has only gotten faster.
Ah.
Make a quick perception check for me.
Uh-oh.
It's hard to make progress.
Alright, let's see. New dice. Oh, 9! Painful.
Okay.
That's not
You're
good.
focusing on one arm in front of another.
Mhm.
It's kind of dark in here, hard to see all the
I'm
all
going
the-
to...
Hmm?
I'm going to operate under the assumption that we're going to be swimming for a long time, and I'm going to pull my water skin, which is full of air out.
Okay.
I'm going to put it to my mouth, and I'm going to, like, breathe out and take a breath,
Okay.
put it back in my bag, and keep swimming.
Yeah. You do also
Because
notice.
I'm like, this
Mhm.
could go on for miles.
Yeah.
I can't see anything.
Yeah. You do also notice that at this point, the sort of tunnel, it gets deeper. It's probably it's probably about 15 feet now, sort of wide on all sides.
Ooh.
You're probably in the middle or near the top of it.
Getting tunnely.
Eventually, you do see that Selby catches up to you
Oh gosh.
as she sort of
She's so good.
swims alongside you,
Mhm.
trying to make sure you're all right. Snacks, on the other hand, who rolled a 2. As you begin swimming, you get some water in your lungs, and you swallow some water. It kind of throws you off. Maybe it's through your nose, whatnot. As you sort of recoil a bit and you stop swimming. As you do, the water overtakes you, and you get pushed not back, but down.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
And then you get hit by undercurrent as you quickly start spiraling out of control backwards.
Can I try to grab? Can I try
Mm.
to grab him somehow? Because he's
You
like
don't-
kind of in front and down from me.
You don't see him. That's what the perception check was for.
Yeah. Oh. I'm
As
sorry,
you
Steph.
knock into a couple rocks,
Does Thurby see him?
she's
Next to me?
doesn't. She's concerned about you.
Oh.
She's right behind you, right? You take 4
Thurby's
points.
my-
4 points of damage. As you spiral around, your head knocks into a rock. Make a strength saving throw for me. Try and stabilize yourself.
8.
8. Okay. You keep spiraling out of control, losing progress. You take another point of damage. You hit another rock. Make one more strength save.
Uh-oh.
3.
Okay.
I,
Well,
even if my strength wasn't -1, I still would have failed all these.
it's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
Okay. You take 5 more points of damage
I'm unconscious.
as the undertow completely takes you. Your kobold body, it's flown against the rocks of the underground tunnel. Well, back to Kex now. Kex, you see no one around. What do you do?
Well, Kex is like Michael Phelps, so Kex is gonna go down and look,
Okay.
make sure Snex and Snom and cool blue girl are okay.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check. As you sort of submerge again, you take a look.
Oh, come on. Come on. Oh! That is a 21.
Okay,
Oh yeah,
Wow,
Kex,
that's
use-
pretty good.
as you
Kex
submerge,
died.
Rolled a 19.
you realize it's pretty deep here, probably about 20 feet. As you sort of, wade in the water below, probably about 3 feet below the surface. You see Snom and Selby swimming side by side, kind of making progress. It's not very quick, probably why you haven't seen them, but they're making it. Selby's kind of making sure Snom's okay. And then you just see out of the edge of your dark vision a little kobold body bouncing away out of sight.
No! Kex gonna dive.
Dive.
Kex is Kobold champion.
Okay, make
Kex
it
must save all kobolds.
make a athletics check for me as you start swimming back.
Can I enrage?
Yeah, for sure. If you want to rage.
At the sight of your maybe dead friend.
Yeah.
Kex does probably not need to enrage. That is a 24.
Okay.
219.
Snom, you watch as Kex starts like swimming past you and Selby. As the current gets lighter here, and Snom, you do make it to the sort of calm area where you do indeed surface, and you do see the shrooms. Selby there with you.
I am going to clamber out of the water and run at the shrooms.
Okay. Yeah, there's a couple shrooms of varying different sizes. The largest one actually being the size of like a pumpkin.
Whoa!
Like
shit,
a
they're huge.
like a decent pumpkin, but not like a giant pumpkin. But
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah, they kind of
Wait,
glow.
shrooms.
They're glow shrooms.
Shrooms found. Oh yeah. Are they like? If I were to study the size and like the width of the cap and its proportions, and any of the spores and the rate of glowness,
Mhm.
and how the glow changes when I tap it compared to the other shrooms that we found, which were the glow shrooms, could I conclude that is the same type of shroom as the ones we found before?
100%. Probably
Yes!
probably older.
Snom has discovered a new species of shrooms. Okay, I'm gonna take. Obviously, I cannot take the big one, which makes me sad. But maybe I'll take some like medium-sized ones, like maybe one just like the size of my face.
Sure.
Just put it in
The
back.
size of my face.
Yeah, 100%.
Little kobold face,
Oh my goodness.
and maybe a little one too. I'm gonna try to wrap them up in things.
Okay.
Whatever I have.
Yeah,
I'm
you start-
wrapping them up and
you start
sticking them
wrapping
in my
up
bag.
The shrooms with all sorts of in your bag with cloth, etc., maybe with some of your common clothes,
Nice.
whatnot.
And then I want one like small one, maybe like the size of my fist, that I kind of want in my pocket.
Okay.
So I could grab it if I need to.
Definitely, it
For like,
glows a little as you look in your pocket, just there, dainty, comforting. Snacks, make a death save for me.
I'm on it, boss. 11.
Okay, you fight
Yes!
to survive as your unconscious body is ragdolling through the undercurrent. Kex, you see this. You see Snacks being swept away. Make another swim check. Make another athletics check for me. I did not think this was going to kill you this session, but you never know.
Yeah. Well, the environment, man.
It's a good thing I'm enraged.
Yep.
Freaking Snex being so stupid and getting unconscious. God.
Classic.
23.
Okay, you start swimming with all your might. You're close. You're probably 10 feet away from him at this point.
Going for it.
Snacks, make another death save.
wait, I have something.
I
wanna do.
failed.
Snom, what would you like to do?
I want to take my rope, and I'm gonna look around and notice that neither of them are here, but all of Kex's stuff is here.
Yeah.
Is there a stalagmite somewhere around the edge of the water?
Yeah, probably a small one.
To?
Yeah, like a 1 foot, like a 2 foot stalagmite.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is on the one end of the stalagmite, I'm gonna tie the rope. On the other end, I'm gonna tie a small glow shroom. I'm gonna tap it to light it up.
Yeah.
And I'm going to sink it down into the current.
You see as it sort of it does the old as it floats through the current.
Yeah.
But it is there's a little light there, little signal light. Yeah. And they'll find their way back.
A little light mushroom.
Mm-hmm. You do also see that up above, the waterfall is about 15 feet tall.
Okay.
And like I mentioned to Kex, there is some sort of tunnel up there further.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. And the wall is definitely climbable. There's definitely like natural holds, and the rock is in a way that you can definitely climb it.
Okay. So now I'm gonna turn to Serby. I'm gonna go, Serby, you climb and see through hole? What's through hole? I watch for Snex and Kex.
She kind of nods as she begins her climb. Okay, Kex, make a athletics check for me. 10 feet away.
Don't let me down, high rolls. Man, I rolled the same number twice this time.
That's always the worst.
12.
12 is enough. As you fight through the current, you stabilize yourself, you get Snex's foot first, and you kind of pull him in. As you and you kind of swim upward, as you do indeed sort of get him at least to relative safety.
I can't hear you guys.
It's all good.
This is awkward.
You're in a very unflattering position.
It's the best.
Also, what a cliffhanger! What a time for it to go down. Seriously.
What
All right. I'm not singing this time.
Do you want to?
I'm not gonna sing this time.
Kex, do you want to try and stabilize him?
I'm back.
Kex doesn't know how to stabilize him, so Kex is gonna just try and swim him up to the surface.
Okay. So you actually can see you're pretty close to where you started at this point. As you see the light from the metalworks room, as you sort of easily swim him, you drag him back up to the surface. As you sort of emerge, you see a bunch of kobolds surprised to see that you've arrived back so quickly. As they quickly come over and stabilize Snex. I won't make you make a death save.
Well, yeah, if I rolled a 1, I'd die,
Yeah.
so...
Yeah.
That would be very anticlimactic. Well, the water killed me, so...
Okay. So effectively, Snex will say you're at 1 hit point.
Yep. All right. I guess I cough a bunch of water out.
100%. Yeah, you're filled with water. You cough it out. Kex is there. A bunch of other kobolds are there. Someone did CPR.
Snex no like swim. Snex no like swim.
So since Kex is still kind of in a rage, he kind of grabs Snex and shakes him a little bit. Why Snex no swim? Why Snex no swim?
Snex only swim twice before. Maybe Snex hold on to Kex with rope while swim.
Kex kind of like frowns
Kex
a little bit.
swole. Kex swole.
Snex, hold on tight.
Okay. So we'll say that you take your time. Kex, you've been very proficient in the water. Snom, after about a minute or 2 minutes, Selby definitely makes her way up, and then kind of looks down and says, "Safe up here." More water.
Okay. I'm gonna put my backpack. I'm gonna take the water skin, fill it with air again.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hold on to the rope. I'm not gonna let go.
Yep.
But I'm gonna like sink down a little bit and try to look and just see where they are.
Okay. Yeah, roll perception.
It's a long time.
Yeah, roll perception for me as
And they left before me. I didn't see either of them go past.
well, you saw Kex go past,
Thank
yeah.
God.
You saw Kex come
Kex,
back, yeah.
Okay. Okay, 17.
Yeah. As you sort of sink again out of the edge of your dark vision in the water with the rope, you see Kex swimming with Snex. Snex looks pretty beat up. Kex is mighty. Kex is probably doing the one arm, you know, like the sideways one arm.
The safety.
Yeah, the safety swim. Snex is doing like half like Froggy, the other half is kicking. It's as eventually
poor
they do make it back, yeah.
You
Kex, you see the shrew.
Snex.
Oh my god.
Does Snom have
Okay.
healing shrooms for Snex? Like bleeding and
Oh yeah.
Oh, I don't think I have healing shrooms. I'm gonna check. But I don't think I do. Oh, I have one bandage left. Do you want a bandage?
I mean,
Here you go.
I guess I'll take literally anything.
She starts
Here you
bandaging
go.
your head. You definitely have a concussion.
4. I did great.
You did 4?
Amazing.
Oh my
That's
gosh,
like half your health.
I'm half my health. I'm
Oh, man.
I guess technically on the edge of being bloodied.
There you go.
Nice, guys. That's excellent.
hilarious.
I always wanted to actually start an encounter with only 5 HP. That was just a great idea on our part as players. I think this is perfect.
Oh, that's so good.
Didn't you heal during the short rest?
Yeah, I used both my hit dice to get back up to full HP, which is 10. And then I lost all that HP swimming.
All right.
So
As you get to the surface, as you get to the platform, Selby definitely drops a rope.
Okay.
She ties it to a
I'm
stalagmite up there. Mm.
Pull in my shroom and untie my rope, wrap it up, put
Yep.
it with my stuff, get my backpack on, and I'm climbing up with the rope from Selby.
Okay.
Nom is ready.
Snob is ready.
I put on my Kex puts on his gear and he gets all ready. Water's like dripping down his toned, swole muscles, and he looks nice and clean now. And he gets ready. Kex ready.
Okay, Snex looks like a drowned rat,
Yep.
and he's really grumpy. He's
With,
like
like, a bandage.
Snex, yeah, around like half his head.
Yeah.
Snex is grumpy. Snex no want to go to hatchery anymore.
Nom's
But
gonna put her hand on his shoulder and be like, let's face it, Snex needed bath.
Fine, Snom win this time. I begrudgingly sort of pull myself together and follow suit.
Okay. As you as the three of you make your way up the rope, you can see now that Selby's waiting for you lot. As there is a tunnel. It's probably about 5 feet in diameter.
Big.
Mm-hmm. Bigger tunnel. As the stream that leads to the waterfall definitely flows here. It's decently fast moving. But there is a walkway, sort of a natural walkway about about 2 feet in diameter, enough for you guys to walk in a straight line forward. Selby kind of leads at this point. Yeah, you keep moving, Every so often you hear drops of water around. Obviously, you hear the quick stream. And every so often you see more of those glow shrooms, Snom.
Oh yeah, I'm gathering them,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like making mental notes of different like shapes they're taking and
Yep.
sizes and the types of conditions in which it's most conducive for their growth.
Mm.
Oh yes, Snom is taking mental notes.
Make a nature check for me.
Oh yeah, nature. Let's do it. Oh, okay. Well, the roll is not promising, but let's see what the modifier is. Okay, 12.
Well, you could definitely tell that the glow shrooms are bigger here than they were in the mines. Probably because of the damp nature of these caves.
Yeah, damp caves. Love me some damp caves. Never enough.
As
Damp
you,
caves.
as your group moves forward, it gradually sort of bends left, and then for about another 10 minutes, and then takes a sharp right.
Ooh.
At this point, you come to a T intersection.
Mhm.
To the left of you is another waterfall that is quite tall, maybe about 50 feet tall.
Ooh.
And to the, I think that was to the left of you, I said? To the
Yeah,
right,
left.
To the right of you is another sort of pool. It's pretty shallow. Definitely has another tunnel sort of that leads further. You would have to swim again. But there doesn't
So
seem
we'd
to
have
be
to
much of a
climb-
current.
Does it look like the climb up next to the waterfall is treacherous and slippery and challenging? Or are there like obvious holds and it's mildly manageable?
It's probably trickery and treachery. It's tricky and treacherous. Yeah. But at the same time,
Excellent.
the waterfall seems to lead further up.
Mm-hmm. Snom doesn't know. Are there any shrooms in either way?
There's the odd shroom
Near
here
our
and there. Yeah.
direction? Yeah. Are the shrooms closer towards the left or the right?
To the right, probably.
Snom sees shrooms closer to pool. I'm gonna go and like look in the pool and look around it. But also I would kind of like to look around and see if there are like footprints that are not ours or any sign of life around here.
Okay, that'll be an investigation check. What do the other two of you do?
I'm grumpy. I grumble.
You grumble.
I grumble about swimming and
Grumble.
how kobolds were not meant to swim and stuff
Yes.
like that.
Okay. Before, you aren't sure as to... Hard to tell. It's dark. It's wet.
Yeah.
Kex, anything you want to do
Cool.
during all this?
Well, it took swimming to get here. So wouldn't it be swimming to get to hatchery?
There's swimming. Snom thinks we swim. Do we swim pool?
Next
and
thinks
underneath?
we know
Or do
swim.
Ow!
Kex
Ow!
saves
That's-
Snex.
ow.
Snex follow Kex.
Snacks follow Kex before.
Snex get saved by Kex.
Snacks don't want to have to be saved.
As you sort of keep complaining at this point, Snex, Selby comes over. He kind of grabs you by the collar, and at this point, sort of firmly plants you against the wall.
Here we go.
Oh shit! It's
She
on.
says,
Herpy. Do I take damage?
"No, you don't. Not that firmly. Not hard."
I'm knocked out.
There's
She
a
says,
difference.
"Yeah." She says, "More at stake than just kobolds down here. If you don't want to come, go back now. We don't need you."
Snacks will go. Snacks will go.
Ooh.
Someone more grumpy than Snacks.
You see, she kind of hesitates for a moment, kind of gives out a sigh as she she kind of opens her vest, and she has one last health potion.
Oh no.
She'd
Don't
spent
drink
one
it
on
yet.
you before. Takes it and shoves it into your chest.
I give it back. I will say Snex is fine. Snex has his own pride as well.
Okay, he takes it back.
Maybe if Snex go unconscious after a swim.
Okay. She kind of walks away from you at this point. Sorry, Selby's not the nicest character, but
No, she's
He's awesome.
she's grumpy.
she's about business.
Kex. Swim with Kex on back.
Okay. I'm
Snex like shrugs, like I can't swim anyway, so I guess that's the only option.
All right.
Snom become very teeny tiny small. And Snom and Kex carry Snom's backpack with Snom in it.
Ah.
Yeah?
Yep. Kex okay.
Okay.
Snex is
Snom
confused.
becomes spider. Snom climb into waterskin. Kex stop her in waterskin. Waterskin and backpack. Seal up backpack. Don't lose backpack. Don't lose backpack. In backpack.
Yes.
Okay.
Kex promise.
Kex promise.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna tuck everything into the backpack as
Yep.
much as I can. So any rope or anything that was hanging out or anything, everything's going in there.
Yep.
And I'm gonna pull out the water skin. I'm gonna pull the stopper.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, Snom goes now. Remember, stopper on. Water skin, backpack. Backpack sealed. Backpack safe.
Backpack safe. I will
I'm going
do
to,
all those things
Okay.
with
I'm gonna-
utmost care.
I'm gonna wild shape into a spider.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
walk
you
into
watch
the
as
waterfall.
Snom magically becomes a spider as her shape starts to change, shrinking. As you crawl into the water skin.
That's so weird. Snob weird.
Snom gone. Snom gone. Bye, Snom.
And I assume you pick up the water skin, cork it,
Yep.
and put it in the bag.
Yep.
So you have the waterfall to the left, goes quite high up. You have the pool to the right. Pretty calm.
Like the pool that we just got out of. Well,
Nope. So you got out of a pool. You ventured down a long tunnel.
so they're
Here to
kind
the
of
left.
similar pools, right?
Yeah, I'd say that.
Okay, we're gonna go into the pool, the relatively calm pool, I believe.
Okay, yep. As you enter, it's only about 5 feet deep. There is a tunnel forward, full of water.
Kex, Selby, swim.
She nods.
Selby, ready?
She nods as she
Alright.
she gets into the pool.
Snex ready.
Kex, ready.
Okay.
Kex,
you-
go.
Okay, go ahead and make an athletics check.
Am I making one as well?
Yeah. Selby's gonna go last.
Okay.
15.
10.
Easy. Okay, Snex, you as you were as Kex was helping you, kind of learned a thing or two. Like, oh, you gotta kick your legs together. As you slowly but surely
Yeah.
make your way through the calm water. You swim for about a minute. Kex, you're in front as you then see some light the end of the sort of tunnel, it leads to another pool of water. The pool is much larger. The pool is probably about 40 feet in diameter, and gradually sort of comes level to sort of the, I guess the ground of wherever you are.
Right. Kex swim for the light.
Okay.
Kex go sneakily?
Sure, roll stealth.
Kex not sneaky. 7.
7, okay. As you emerge from the water, you try your best to be quiet, but you make a bit of a splash. What you see now, as Snex, did you want to try and go sneaky as well?
I don't think I would if I don't see Kex being sneaky.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think to go sneaky as well.
As the three of you, 4 if you include the spider in the bottle, emerge into the chamber. Just need to pull up. All right.
Oh yeah, map time.
Okay. You're definitely in a large pool. The pool is surrounded on 3 sides by stone and rock. The one side of it furthest away from you leads to sort of almost kind of gradually emerges from the water. You see 2 torches providing dim light, or bright where the torches are, but gradually dim. And you are in a even larger sort of chamber than the one that you saw before in the metalworks. It's quite high. You can't see how tall the ceiling is, but you can tell it that it's actually lit by torches. As you sort of make your way forward, you can see that there is a sort of path that's been created throughout the chamber, and it's an odd mix of hard stone and sand. Like throughout, there's sort of sand around. Looking relatively unguarded. Do you want to make your way out of the water at this point?
I would like to make my way out of the water,
Okay.
so I can get Snom out of the bottle.
What about you, Snex?
Yeah, I'll get out and have a look around, see if I can see anyone or anything.
Yeah, make a perception check for me, Snex.
19.
19. Great perception. You see that the pathway that leads sort of to the left and to the right is lit by torches, like I mentioned before. The cavern is much larger. To the left, you also see with your kobold eyes that there is some sort of sandy area. There's another sort of rock chamber there that's quite large. The torches provide some sort of light, and you see that embedded sort of in the sand is indeed a bunch of eggs. Collection of eggs.
Aw.
That's to your left. To your right, however, you see there is another sort of large, smaller than that one, chamber with stone. There's sand there as well, but you do see, probably from where you are, you can't tell what's in it, but there's definitely some sort of wall of bars, like cage bars.
Ooh.
Directly in front of you, well, front left, like, so it'd be like your 10 o'clock, let's say. There's another area that also has these bars. This cage has the bars are probably about 15 feet tall, and then it actually has a roof over it.
Right.
And then to your sort of 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, no, 2 o'clock, sorry. There seems to be another sort of chamber.
Okay.
You do also see a couple Dragonborn guards around. Like 3.
Okay. I'll wait for Snom to come back.
Okay.
Kex. takes out backpack, takes out bottle, takes out cork, places bottle down so Snom can crawl out.
Okay.
Where is
Okay,
Snom?
I'm gonna crawl out as a spider.
Mhm.
How long did that take? Like my
Not
wild
long.
shapes an hour.
Not long, like
Okay,
2
cool.
minutes.
Cool. Snom is going to investigate.
Okay, what are you
yeah,
investigating?
I'm gonna walk over to the nearest wall and just duck into that room with the cages.
Okay, so there's one to
Whatever
your
the
right.
nearest wall is, I'm just gonna follow. I was actually gonna go left.
Okay, so
to
there's
the left
one.
room.
Okay, so Snex and Kex, you see this little spider start crawling.
What's Snom doing?
Snom sneaks?
Selby,
Snom spider.
Selby kind of speaks up at this point. She says, best stay in shadows.
Snex sneaks.
As she is gonna hide. Would you two like to roll stealth?
Yeah, I'd love to roll some.
I mean, you're kind of
some-
out in the open right now, so
Yeah.
Kex will get back in the water with just his head like
Okay.
above the water.
Yep.
12.
I have a 15.
easy. As you guys find sort of spots throughout the rocks and the water, sort of remain hidden from the torchlight. Snom. Begin sneaking.
I'm ready.
Make a
It's sneaky time.
Make a perception check for me as you sneak.
Okie dokie. And I make that with the spider stats, right?
Yeah,
With my-
no, you make it with, unless the spider has like a keen sense. Yeah, you make it with your stats, I believe.
Okie dokie pokey. I have stealth, and I have dark vision,
Mhm.
and I have spider climb. But Snom sees better, 16.
You, as you move to the left, you see that the sandy area, there's a lot of eggs.
Yeah.
Oh,
I have a question. I have two questions, actually. A, is the sand warm? Like warm
sand
to
is
the touch?
definitely warm to the touch.
Okay. Next question. Would I know whether that is a naturally occurring warmth? Or whether they've done something?
Yeah, you can
Fire
roll.
breathing.
You can roll nature. Roll nature.
Okay.
It's a great question.
Nature. Oh, 5.
5.
So
Hard to tell.
knowledgeable.
It's nice and warm though.
It's very nice.
Nice and
Okay, I have
toasty on
another
your little
question.
legs.
Nice and toasty.
Nice and toasty, yeah. Next question. Does Snom know how kobolds are made?
Yeah, you would know
like,
that they're.
like, would Snom recognize this and be like, oh
100%.
yeah, this is normal?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, cool beans.
Yeah, kobolds are hatched.
Okay, cool. What is the gestational period of a kobold?
Not something I thought would come up
It
tonight,
is
but I guess.
find X.
Or you could make up. I just want to know, like, if they're gonna, if they look big enough to hop out today, or if we might have like a couple days or a week.
There's
or
probably.
if they're all like.
They're probably varying
just wanna-
sizes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably like you're not gonna get another army overnight type thing.
Okay. Cool.
Type thing, if that makes
Was
sense.
the question. And do they all? Okay, so they're all like very varied, or they're all kind of like at a similar stage of development, or is there any organization like the ones in the back are bigger than the ones on the right? Or,
Definitely,
you know what
yeah. Probably the ones
Yeah.
to the right are probably bigger.
I mean? Okay.
They seem to be sorted, if that's your question.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
For sure.
Okay, next question. Do I see any footprints in the sand?
Do you see what prints?
Footprints. I was writing these down while
Yep,
you guys
It's okay.
were sneaking. I have a list.
Footprints in the
A
sand.
list.
There's definitely what you would notice is Dragonborn footprints. What did you get on your perception again?
Wait, I got a 16. Rolled
Okay.
11.
And you actually notice as you take your time, it's probably taking a little bit because you're a small spider. A lot of ground to cover. So you probably have probably taken you 15 minutes at this point.
Okay.
You actually catch the sight of a much larger print than any you've seen before.
Ever?
The print itself is probably
Can I try to identify it?
you could if you curled up into a ball, well, no, you could probably, let me just double check here. I don't want to give you bad information.
Yeah.
If you curled up into a ball, you could probably fit inside the footprint.
Can I try to identify what kind of creature it is?
This would be a nature check.
Nature?
This is actual knowledge, so it's
12. Yeah.
It's looks like a large, probably reptilian type creature.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna get out of Dodge real fast.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna
God.
go to the next area. My goal is to spend like probably like 5 minutes to get a brief thing in each, and then give myself like the 5 minutes to get back to, or 10 minutes to get back to where they are.
Yeah, the
As
only
a spider, so I'm just gonna
you'll
pop in very quickly.
you probably can make
Get,
like
like, a
one
brief
more
response.
area because it's just a large,
Okay, cool.
like it's a large area.
Okay.
You're getting the size of this room is probably at least
Huge.
400
It's
feet, like 400 or 500 feet large,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Like collectively.
Okay, I want to look in a cage. So either the room with the cages or the 15-foot tall bars, whichever one you think.
Yeah, the
I would have
15-foot
enough time to
the
get to
15-foot
and then
tall
get back
bar.
to the guys.
Mhm. So on your left
Yeah.
was the sandy area with the sort of eggs. In front of you, you now see the cage with the bars, 15 feet tall. As you kind of climb, you get closer. You can now see that there is start seeing kobold shapes,
Ooh.
but they also have
Can I try to catch
wings
them?
on them.
Ooh.
They have what?
They have wings.
Wings.
Ooh.
They're winged
They're floppy
kobolds.
boys.
And there is.
Are they saying anything, or are they just kind of sitting around? Actually, I would like to roll an insight check to see if I can tell. Like, are they happily sitting there? Are they like begrudgingly trapped prisoners?
Yep.
Are they well taken care of?
You can roll
I'll get the
you can
vibe.
roll insight, yeah. There's approximately 20 of them.
18. Tell me everything, Benson.
Well, not
Tell me
everything, but
everything.
I'll tell you a lot. They seem young, for sure.
Yeah.
Quite young. Probably not older than a couple weeks.
Ooh, very young. Gotcha.
It seems that they're a little disheartened, but at the same time, it seems that this is not normal for them.
Yeah.
Every so often, they flap their wings and kind of soar about, but they can't get very high up. The
Yeah.
cage definitely covers the entire section.
Gotcha.
Hmm.
Interesting.
There's
they
definitely
seem
a
like-
door with a lock on the cage.
Ooh. Okay. Do they have like good provisions and stuff in there? Like, are they being well taken care of, or are they sort of just slop water?
Yeah, it's mostly slop.
Okay, cool. Cool.
And with that, I'll say you'll probably have
Okay.
to start making your way back. You wanna.
Yeah, I'm gonna start making my way back.
So Snom goes for quite some time. Is there anything Kex or Snex wants to do during that time?
I'd like to take note of the rotation / movement of the guards.
Yeah. Make a investigation check for me.
Uh, 9.
You could tell that because it's been quite a while. You could tell that in total there's only 3 pairs of guards. There's a lot less in here. They kind of walk the path every so often. check things out, walk back.
Okay.
About it.
3 pairs is doable, I think. I hope.
Kex,
Are they like the elite ones or the regular ones?
they're definitely regular ones. Kex, anything you'd like to do?
No, Kex just waits. Maybe
Okay.
talks to Selby a little bit.
What do you want to ask her, or what do you want to say to her?
Kex wonder where Selby come from. Kex bored.
Selby kind of quietly says, Selby comes from above. High Mount.
Kex
Ooh.
never been High Mount. Kex criminal. Kex fighter.
You kobolds go to High Mount.
Kex gonna go to High Mount.
Kex gonna make it.
Kex fight all the way.
Kex go.
See, she gives a bit of a smirk to you as you mention that you're gonna fight all the way. In approval.
Kex gives her a grin and like flexes a little bit. Kex ready.
Kex very strong.
At this point, we'll say Snom, you finally get back. Do you assume you transform back?
Yeah, I want to go to a safe place for me to.
Yeah.
Shape.
to do yours.
You find their little hidey spot, and you emerge. You grow in size as you become familiar Snom.
Do I know that Snom can do this?
No,
No.
this is the first time
Okay.
you've seen her do this.
Okay.
It is
I
weird.
say, do I see her pop up? I say, where's Snom come from? Where's Snom come from?
Snom magic.
Snom magic.
Snom. Smart.
Snom use mushroom magic, and Snom become other things. If Snom sees it, Snom bees it.
Snom bees it?
Yeah, so Snom be spider. Snom be
Snom's so
spider.
smart.
Snom be big spider. Snom be lizard.
Snom Kex?
Snom be Kex?
No, Snom be creature. Snom be rat.
Snom be
rat.
snacks?
Next?
No.
Silly
Hi,
Snom.
Hi, sneaks. No, Snom can't snacks.
Snom should snacks.
Snom is not sneaky like snacks. And Snom is not small
Snom is
like
sneaky like
But
snacks.
Snom is Snom.
Snom is Snom. Snom
Snom
is
is
Snom.
I'm gonna relay the information that I found.
Okay.
Snom found eggy eggs, in that room. Some big, some little, lots of different eggs. But sorted Snom find big footprint, a big foot, giant foot, this big foot.
Snom found big foot.
Snom found big foot.
Yeah, Snom foot.
Snom foot.
Reptile. Kind of lizard. Kind of big.
Snom kind of lizard.
I'm Snom lizard. But
Is-
some big lizard. Bigger than
foot-
Firemouth face lizard.
Whoa.
Wow.
Wow.
Bigger than Kex.
And Snom found cage of baby floppy flaps.
Baby flappy flaps?
That's cage. Cage. Baby flappy flaps.
Snom
Flappy
and
baby
Snacks and
cool.
Kex should save baby flappy flaps.
Yes, but baby flappy flaps are babies. Baby flappy flaps might not trust Snom, Snacks, and Kex. Baby flappy flaps might not know.
Snom, Snacks and Kex must try.
Yes, Snom, Snacks, and Kex must try.
Next sneak
Allies.
kill guards. Snom.
Kill Kex?
Mushroom
Kex
guards.
kill guards.
Kex
Yes.
attack.
Kex attack.
Yes.
Selby attack.
With Snom, Snex, and Kex?
She kind of takes her hand crossbow off her hilt. She kind of loads a bolt in it. Lifts it up at the ready.
All right.
So you're gonna, go ahead.
I think we'd like to attack them.
Okay, so you're gonna try and ambush a rotation.
Yes.
Okay. You lie in wait as a rotation of guards comes around.
If we know this is happening, can I use an action to ching on my symbiotic entity before we engage in combat?
100%.
Okay, cool.
How long does it last for?
10 minutes.
Okay, yeah, 100%.
So like right before we're gonna strike, I'm gonna like, and, like
yeah. So
do the thing.
as the path kind of comes by the pool, the guards are they're gonna get to a point where they're 20 feet away from you. This rotation.
Let's do it.
Yeah, Snom, you ready yourself. You cast a symbiotic entity.
Yep.
Okay. As they sort of walk by, what do you do?
I want to reaction explode my mushrooms. Should we roll for initiative?
Will Kex
you'll get a free round, and then we'll roll for initiative if they're still alive.
Will Kex be within 5 feet of them when we attack them? Or do you want it to just be...
I mean, you have to decide how you're going to do this, right? Do you want to... They're 20 feet away. In the open, right?
Okay. Well, I was just thinking about, shouldn't we let Kex get... Because he won't get it. Oh, no, he has throwing javelins. Never mind.
I mean, it's up to you. You can coordinate however you want to do it, right?
No, that's fine. We can...
I'm kind of letting you...
Okay, I wanted to be closer to them because they have to be within 10 feet. So maybe if they're over here, like I was up a little bit closer to them, because I want them to get in 10 feet so I can explode my mushrooms.
So you're going to run forward 10 feet.
Yeah.
Right, Snom? Okay, so Snom's going to move forward 10 feet. So that...
Oh, no, can I have been forward 10 feet from them so that when it's 20 feet from them, it's 10 feet from me? Is that possible?
They're on a path that's in the open. Right.
Gotcha. Never mind.
So from where you're hiding, or where you all have hidden, you're 20 feet away from them.
Okay.
So there's no cover.
That's the closest point from cover. Yeah. Yeah. No, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
You could run up 10 feet and then do it, or you could sneak up and try and do it. So if you want to roll stealth to try and sneak up while they're not looking, be 10 feet. That's fine.
Do you have a ranged attack, Snom?
I have a spell, but
it's up to you.
I don't know if I want to use the slot.
Because
that's fair.
Kex and I can each just sort of do our own range damage, and presumably.
You know, I'm going to sneak up.
Selby.
I'm going to sneak up and try and use my action to try to hide closer to them, like within 10 feet of them. And as my bonus action, I'm going to shillelagh my quarterstaff, and I'm going to be the backup.
Okay, so you can go ahead and roll stealth.
If they don't make it, then by the time the guards enter, it'll explode.
Let's go ahead and roll stealth.
That is my plan, so I will roll stealth. Okay.
As they sort of walk by, you wait till they're not looking, and sneak up behind them.
Yeah. Oh, 19! Okay. Oh, yeah! Snom
easy. You sneak up 10
feet
feet away. Snom is ready.
Yep.
Go ahead and make your attacks. There's a guard on the left and a guard on the right. Which one are you aiming for? You can have an advantage because you're attacking from stealth. They have no idea you're there.
That makes me happy because I rolled a 2 on the... that might not hit. I have a 13.
Okay. A 13?
I have a... math is hard. 19.
Okay.
Nice.
13 will not hit.
Okay.
As you cannot get through the armor, 19 will hit. Selby will hit as well. Your hand crossbow. I assume you're firing against the same target.
Yeah.
Makes the most sense.
How much damage is a javelin? I'm assuming 1d6.
D6 plus strength.
+1 because it's a +1?
Yep.
Sweet. I will be doing 8 piercing damage.
Okay. As your javelin flies through the air, it sinks into the back of one of the guards, and another bolt from the darkness hits his neck. He falls over. The other one turns to look quite surprised. Snom, what do you want to do? You're 10 feet away.
Oh, I'm running in and I'm hitting him.
Okay.
Actually, first, I want to explode my mushrooms on him.
Go ahead.
Step 1, mushroom damage. Con save, please.
Yep.
And the DC is 13.
Fails.
Excellent. He takes 3 damage.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Take that, guard.
Yeah, guard.
And then I'm going to attack. Do I also get advantage because
Yep, 100%.
I am hidden?
Mhm.
Oh, yes.
They have
so
no idea you're
hidden.
there, right? So they're quite surprised.
Oh, thank goodness, because I was like a 1 and a 17. Okay, well, that will be a 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okie dokie. And I'm going to do a bunch of damage.
Nice.
Bunch of damage. Here we come.
Bunch damage.
All right, one of those. Oh, wait, I got one of those too. Hold the phone. Hold the phone.
Holding
Okay,
it. Holding it.
3 is 9 plus 3 is 12.
12 is
12
just enough.
magical damage.
As he turns around, surprised his fellow guard is taken out, and then gets whacked, exploded by shrooms, falls to the ground as well. Take
I
them
just
out.
see him just being like, what? Splat.
100%. Okay, what do
Yeah, I
you
want
want
to
to do?
drag their bodies off to the side. Kex helps Nom drag bodies.
Yeah,
Kex,
you probably
help.
need help.
Help,
Mhm.
help, help. But I'm like, no, I can't do it. I'm like,
Yeah.
you know, when like you're like pulling something, your feet are moving, but
Yeah.
it's not moving. That's how I'm envisioning it.
Kex
I'll-
comes help.
I'll look to see if we've drawn any attention.
You probably have about 2 minutes till another guard rotation comes.
Okay. So I'll just keep a lookout.
Okay.
Kex will retrieve his javelin and drag them.
Yeah, Selby helps you as you drag the bodies.
Grab Sneck's arrow.
I'll grab the arrow.
Thank you.
The arrow wasn't even in the bodies.
Yeah, wait, your arrow you
It's on
can't
the
get.
ground.
Arrow missed.
No, it hit. Well, like it bounced off the armor. You said
Oh,
the
that's
armor
true.
was too
That's
thick.
true. Yeah.
I pay attention.
Fair enough. I mean, you can only harvest half anyways, so it's fine. You drag the bodies into hiding. Maybe you hide them in the pool. Maybe you hide them wherever. You want to wait for the second rotation?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Same plan?
Same plan.
All right. So, Snom, you could make a stealth check.
Yep.
Try and sneak up again.
You failed me. You're in dice too. Oh no. Oh, 14.
Okay, 14.
Oh, that's
Check
out.
here.
That's not bad though. It's not terrible.
Don't seem
Not
to
terrible.
see you. You just evade their gaze.
Whew.
Hey, make your attacks.
Okay, you guys go first, and then I'll explode stuff.
Oh, and that 20. It's like
Nice.
the first time
Yeah.
in forever.
Crit, 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 crit.
Oh, that's not great damage.
22.
22 will hit.
It's pretty good.
What's the damage?
I did
Whew.
9 damage.
Okay, your bolt hits him in the side of the head. Kind of stumbles over, quite hurt, holding where the bolt hit. And then, Kex, how much damage did you do?
Full damage of 10.
Nice. As the
Nice.
javelin pierces through his armor. As you do so, quietly celebrating your victory from the shadows, you hear a bit of cursing, quiet cursing behind you. As you see, I rolled a 1 for Selby. As her hand crossbow jams, she frustratingly is trying to fix it. There's one more guard. Snom, what do you do?
I'm gonna explode the
Yep,
mushrooms.
roll your mushrooms.
Con save, please.
Yep. It's a fail.
Nice.
2 damage.
2 damage.
Yeah.
2 damage. Oh, yeah.
2 whole damage.
Okay, roll to hit.
That's what I like. Okie dokie pokey. Oh yeah. That will defos hit. That's a 23.
Yep.
Oh yeah, the pink and purple dice are coming through for me.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Such a bad thing. Oh, come on, buddy. Okay, 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay.
I rolled a 1 on the d8.
All right.
I rolled a 1 on one of my d8s as well. So
As you deal 8 damage, he's kind of you knock him back. He realizes that his fellow guardsman is dead, that there are assailants, and the guard just starts yelling at this point. He
yep.
says, Kobolds, here, they're here. As we will roll initiative.
There are
Bubble
always
bum.
kobolds in the hatchery. There's tons of kobolds.
There's tons of them here. You didn't realize that before?
Hey, what did you get on initiative?
17.
Hey, Snob got 17.
5.
10.
Hex got 5. Snex got 10. Okay, the guard got that. Okay, Snob, you go first.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna try to kill him again.
Okay, go ahead and do you roll germs? Is that how it works?
Start of his turn or start of his turn.
Okay, so you go ahead and make your attack.
So when he starts, he die. From my 2 shroom damage.
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
that's 15.
15 will hit. Oh, 15 actually doesn't hit because he has a shield now. Mhm.
Oh, he pulled his shield up.
Jebaited.
Oh, man.
You can't really
Okay.
shield if you don't know attacks coming from the back or the side. But now that you're engaged,
This is true. Okay, I
Blocks
am
your
going
staff.
to. Okay, I'm going to walk without provoking opportunity attack, like around to
Yep.
the other side, so I don't block anybody's shot.
okay.
But also, if there was like a slightly off the path, so like if another guard came and ran, they wouldn't necessarily spot me right away. That could also be pretty cool. So like
Okay.
off to the side, but still
Okay,
within his 5
sounds
feet.
good.
I'm gonna go shoot.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's gonna go. He's gonna make a save. He'll fail. So you can go ahead and roll for mushrooms.
Mushroom damage.
Oh shit! 5 damage. Take
Oh,
the
is that-
guard
Is that max
first.
damage?
No, it's 2d4.
Oh, it's
Okay.
But one of them was
2d4.
a 4 and one of them was a 1. Yeah, it's
With
good
5
now, 'cause
damage.
I'm energized.
You turn around, one of your shrooms, kind of invisible shrooms, smacks him right in the face, exploding the pores. As he gives a yelp, he falls to the ground. He's dead.
Nice.
You do, however,
Yeah,
hear.
I'm gonna try to hide.
Well, it's still their turn, right?
Yeah.
So you do
Yeah,
hear
okay.
2 more guards running towards the location. They'll be here in 1 turn. You also hear, you all collectively hear a very deep but loud, low growl from the
Uh-oh.
location where the eggs were to the left. As you see sort of lights begin to emerge from there, as sort of in the middle of it, almost perched on a bit of a sandy mound, flames begin to sort of trickle and emerge out of a large mouth and eyes, as for but a moment you see a large head of a small dragon-like creature. Small relative to the size of what a dragon normally would be.
Whew, okay.
It's next, it is your turn.
Yay!
I will shoot the guards. Can I see the guards?
Yeah, 100%.
I'm going to shoot at one of them.
There's one on the left, one on the right.
I have a 12 to hit.
12 will miss. Bring up their shield, block your bolt. Kex, it is your turn.
Oh, I'm gonna use my bonus action
go.
to hide.
Go and roll hide.
15.
Okay. So no 15. Kex, it is your turn.
Kex will charge.
Okay, so you charge up to the guards, intercepting them.
Yeah, I'll be next to them. This
Yep.
way they won't aggro onto Snom.
Thank you. I was
Do I
just
get
gonna
an
grovel.
attack?
Yep.
That was my plan.
Kex will miss with a 10.
Okay. The guard blocks your spear or longsword. Which one are you using?
Spear. I'm using my spear
Spear.
at the moment.
As they almost, you see them ready for the fight. Back to the top of the order. Snom.
All right.
They're 30 feet away.
Have they seen me yet?
Yep. You're in the open.
Cool beans. Okay.
And the Dragonborn fell
going
over,
to-
so yes. Right, because the guard died.
I can't hide behind.
And it's like, there's still you
Black
there.
corpse. I'm not a
Yeah.
fighter anymore.
No.
I can't like hide behind that. Okay. I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna stand next to one of them, not both, on the
Okay.
side, and I'm gonna.
Sure. So you'll
Whop
fight the
one.
one on the left. Yep.
You get advantage though, because I'm next to them. Both of them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Friends give benefits. Yeah. 16.
16 will hit.
Aw, yeah, here we go. Damage time. Take it. 10 damage.
10 damage. Gives it a large yelp of pain as your quarterstaff comes in and just bashes him on the knee. He like holds it, crushing his leg. Okay, anything else you like to do? on
Snob
your turn?
don't like you. But Dragon, Snob is friend you. Snob won't attack you, be my friend.
You, my friend.
Anything else on your turn?
Nope, but they need to make a con save.
Okay. They make con
Because
saves.
it's the start of their
That's
turn.
right. The one that you
Let's
hit
see.
does succeed, and the other one
What a
fails.
jerk. Ah, yeah, take damage, failure.
Failure.
4 damage.
4 damage.
Yeah. 4 whole damage.
Oh yeah. One day you're gonna get full 8 damage, and it's gonna be amazing.
Yep.
It is, honestly, it's gonna be awesome.
One shroom sort of whacks the other guard. The one that you hurt, whose knee you attacked, is gonna take his spear, try and stab you with it.
Of course.
What is your armor class?
No, wait. Yeah, 15.
That's a 21 for me,
Wow.
and 6 damage with the spear.
Okay, we're good. We good.
The other one is gonna take their spear and try to impale Kex, and will
Still
miss as Kex brings his shield up just in time, blocking the other spear.
Block, block, block.
All right, Snex, you hear at this point a much louder roar echoing throughout the chamber. As now you hear the flapping of wings, the taking off of this dragon. Make a history check for me, real quick.
Do I even? I was like, what's my history? Oh, I have a 19. Wow.
The best thing is, I thought Eliza's like face was frozen for a second there. Like I thought she did it intentionally, but I think it just
No,
was-
all I heard was the
it was-
flapping of wings.
it was awesome.
And a larger growl. And
It
then
was
cut,
awesome.
And I was like, well, that is really climactic. And now I don't know what else
You'll
is coming.
you'll watch the
Oh, yeah,
VOD later.
it's
It's gonna be awesome.
It's like,
Yeah.
I'll cut you off.
What did you get?
Like-
What did you get with your history check?
I got a 19.
19. You can
Yeah.
tell you actually apparently know a little bit about dragons.
Apparently, I do.
This is actually nowhere close to a adult dragon
Okay.
or even a sort of young dragon.
It's a wormling.
It's a wormling, but it's definitely
Little
still
baby.
quite deadly. As
Does
you
it
know.
look like it? Does it? I guess if you'll let me, if you let me roll an insight, can I tell if it has allegiances to the guards? If us fighting the guards is making it angry or,
Yeah,
or something
you can
like
roll
that?
insight. Sure.
Man, and actually, oh no, I don't have good insight. I thought I did. I have a 5.
Hard to tell, but you know it's coming. You now see its shape. It's probably about 15 feet long, with it from head to tail. Wingspan is probably about 12 feet. Definitely a red dragon.
Ooh.
As it's gonna come forth, it's gonna rear up, and it's gonna use its flame breath on the group here. I need everyone except for Snex to make a dexterity saving throw.
Keto.
Oh! Beauty.
Oh
30,
yeah,
20.
19.
Okay, you
Nice.
you both make it. It's awesome. The guards do not.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it gets better.
Maybe the dragon's on our side.
It was aiming for them all along.
That's right.
That's how Snom will interpret this.
That's right. That's right.
When Snom tries to write it.
When Sam tries, oh no,
Oh no.
oh no. Sam.
Well, it's a good thing you guys made her safe.
That's not promising.
Because you'll take just ducking out of the way from the flames, the guards instantly burn up. As you barely get out of the way, but you still get quite singed. You take 11 points of damage.
Wow.
I didn't like that. I didn't like that.
As it
Okay.
sort of hovers 10 feet above Snex and Kex and Snom.
Cool. I'm at like 5 health.
You're the same as Snex.
Snex, it's your turn. It's hovering 10 feet above you.
Okay, cool.
So with my history check,
Mhm.
would I know whether or not you can talk or reason with wormlings?
They're definitely intelligent creatures.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
So they would know common or
Well, I mean,
I guess I
they're
know
young.
draconic,
They're within 5 years old.
but I could speak draconic with it.
You could try to. You
You
could come out
okay.
of hiding and try to converse with the creature.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if I come out and use my action to speak with it, could I then use my bonus action to try and hide
Yeah,
again?
for sure.
All right, I'll do that. So I'll come and say, Snex and Kex and Snom are friends of very great dragon. We mean no harm to great dragon. We wish to be friends.
Yeah, go ahead and roll deception first.
Wait,
'Cause
I'm
you're-
not trying to deceive it.
How are you friend of Great Dragon? Oh, you mean like you're the dragon's
Yeah.
friends? Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we will be your friend.
Okay.
I mean, my deception is better than my persuasion, so.
Yeah, roll
But
persuasion.
my intent is still not.
Yeah, roll
to deceive
roll
it.
persuasion here.
I have a 10 persuasion,
Ooh.
which isn't great.
It gives out this low, deep voice. It says, "You try to take eggs. You attack guards. You resist."
I say,
Against
we
dragon.
know take eggs. We just kill firemouth faces. The guards. We know take eggs. And then I'd like to lay down my +1 short sword as like an offering.
Okay. Is that your
And
turn?
say
Mhm.
that can I roll insight to see how it's reacting to this? Because I want to know whether or not I need to hide.
Yeah, I'll let you do that.
Okay. Oh, frig, man. I cannot roll. I have an 8 insight.
I mean, it's you giving it something. Maybe you're okay. It's hard to tell. It's a dragon.
I'll just take. I'll step back about 10 feet from the short sword, sort of like, I'm not gonna try and shoot you, and
Okay.
sort of. Hopefully, he'll feel bad if he just kills me outright.
Okay. All right. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Kex, what do you do? It's flapping its wings 10 feet above, right in front of you.
I shall grovel, cower, and beg.
Okay, what does that look like?
I lay my spear down, but I keep my shield on,
Okay.
and I grovel and cower and beg for it not to kill me.
Okay.
Kex don't want to die, please, great dragon. Kex no hurt eggs. Kex no hurt eggs.
Okay.
Kex loyal kobold to Firemouth faces evil. Firemouth faces lie to great dragon. I think.
I think.
It says, it kind of turns to you. It says, "Good you know your place, small one." Okay. Selby's not sure what to do at this point.
Yeah.
She's gonna wait. She's gonna fix her crossbow. Go back to Snom.
Okay, I'm going to use my action
Yep.
to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
Because not dying seems like a really good plan.
Yeah.
In the meantime, cool, that was very low. I healed for 5, but it's okay, I'll take it.
So the dragon
Okay.
is distracted by Hex, effectively giving all allies advantage on attack rolls against them within 10. Okay, yeah. So,
Yep.
So you know that's what it does.
I'm going to put down my quarterstaff,
Oh, interesting.
and yeah, I can't reach it anyways. I'm like 3 feet high, and I have a 5
Yeah.
quarterstaff.
Uh,
Swing at it, but it's not gonna do very much.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put it down. I'm gonna say, "Oh, great dragon, Snom wishes to befriend. You keep the eggs. We just want our freedom. We can bring you your freedom too. Everyone's free. You stay with eggs. You take eggs. You do whatever you want. Your eggs, your choice."
He kind of looks up at you, still flapping his wings. He says, Undrin is free. Dragonborn work for Undrin. Kobolds work for Undrin. All
Ow.
work for Undrin.
Here we go. Got a very high opinion of himself, doesn't he?
Okay, and yeah, I guess that's my turn.
Okay.
Did my action, and I talked a thing. If I were to take a step away, would it be an opportunity attack?
No.
Okay, cool. I don't want to leave, but I want to be distanced enough so that if dragon choose to breathe fire, it has to pick one or the other
Yep,
of us. It
For
can't
sure.
hit
You
both of
back
us at
up
the
like
same
5
time.
feet, kind of at an
Yeah.
angle that's away from
Yeah.
Kex.
Yeah. I don't want to leave, but like I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to be there.
The dragon at this point lands, gives this large thud, and as the ground tremors a second underneath its weight. Looks to Snex. It says, "You." Kind of looks to
Me.
the guards. Tie up the other 2. Throw them in the cage.
Dang.
Do I know that he means my companions?
Oh
or
yeah, 100%.
he doesn't mean the dead guards?
No.
I'd
In
like
fact,
to
he
say...
gestures the shackles that's on the guards.
Okay, I'd like to say something to Undrin.
Okay.
I'd like to say, Undrin may not know, but the Firemouth faces revolt against the mighty dragons. The Firemouth faces take up arms We fight with dragons against the firemouth faces.
Interesting.
Clever.
All right, roll,
like it.
roll deception.
Okay, come
Because
on.
you are
deception.
lying at this point.
Yep.
There is no
All right.
evidence that the
No, I
Dragonborn
know.
Revolt. But no, it's
I'm
a great try.
I'm so annoyed because I can never get decent rolls on my like really good skills, even though this is like my best skill. I have a 12.
You have 12.
Which isn't the worst, but it's not the best.
It says, you lie to Undren.
I'd like to how do I paint this in a truthful light?
I want to
up to you to
interject
figure out.
if we're out of combat order.
You're not out of combat order.
We're not?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
No.
I say
It's his turn.
Kobolds unite against the firemouth faces. Stop them from doing terrible things. Which is technically true.
Yeah. So are you trying to appeal to his justice? His sense of justice? What seems like to me.
I'm trying to do that while also making it seem like my lie was not completely wrong, if that makes sense. I'm gaslighting him.
Or for the sake of this, because this is not at all where I expected things to go, which is awesome. It's fantastic. He seems to be pretty content to chat.
Okay.
Maybe because he knows, maybe he's pretty confident he could squish you if he needed to.
Yeah.
So for
well,
this
I
purpose,
probably look terrible, so.
For these purposes, we'll say we are out of combat. So Snom, if you want to interject here. That's
Okay.
fine.
I want to say, these guys serve you. We defeat them easily.
Whoa.
Kobolds are who you need in charge, not Dragonborns.
Nom is right.
Interesting.
Wow, that's pretty good.
And Snom, Snex, and Kex found in deep mines something maybe related to you or other large dragony creature. Do you want to hear about it? Because Snom won't tell if Snom is in cage or if Snom is dead. Snom can't tell you what found.
Kex, so what do you do during this, Kex?
Grovel.
That's right. We are
Keep
sorry.
groveling.
Kex just kind of stays there on the floor, waiting to either die or waiting for not death.
Okay. Undren
Being
kind of.
patient.
Yeah, Undren speaks up at this point. Says, you are correct. You have defeated these simpletons. Looks at the cards. You. Looks at Snob. You will bring me what you speak of. You. Looks at Snex. You will cage this one. He looks at pointing to Kex.
I'd like to say to Undren. Undren. I sort of like bow my head in respect.
Yeah.
Kex is Kobold champion. Kex is strongest of all.
God.
Yes, yes, he is.
This is your champion.
I kind of like if I was standing next to him, I'd be like, show us that
you
you're
can walk over, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like
I want to say to Undren, I want to say, special item is in the forge. Would be faster if Undren would go straight to forge from hatchery. Undren commands the Dragonborn. Undren get us through the barracks very fast, very fast.
He says, that is my sister's domain. The barracks.
Is she nice?
If you found way in here, you will find way out.
Snom needs Kex and Snex to be able to make it. It's big, mighty swim. Big, mighty swim. Many of things. Kex help us live. Snex help Snom live.
He watches his eyes sort of look towards the direction of the pool. He says, "You will take the blue one with you."
Yes. Selby? Yes. Selby? Yes. I was like backing away.
The champion stays. Caged
Snex-
with the others.
Snex
Champion best swimmer.
Snex can stay.
It's very big. Snom can't carry. Blue Selby can't carry. It's giant. It's big as Kobold. We're not swole.
Kex swole.
Kex swole.
It's like, Kex, show him how swole you are.
Kex stands up and starts flexing his pecs.
All right, make a performance check for me as you flex your pecs.
Oh my god. Snacks are like, I'd rather
17!
stay with the temperamental.
Nice.
All right,
nice.
you do your thing. You're practiced at this. You know how to show it.
Nice.
Yeah, no, Snacks is like, I'd rather stay with the temperamental dragon than
Yeah,
face the water.
That's right. 100%.
He,
Don't make me swim again, please.
He looks at Snex. He says, "Very well, you will stay."
Snex stay. Maybe Snex and Udrin chat.
Don't get yourself killed.
He says,
I know.
"Be quick."
Kex quick.
Okay.
As he looks to you, Snex, in a sort of follow me kind of way.
Yeah.
As he kind of motions to the shackles on the
Okay.
guards. Definitely wants you to put them on.
Sure, I'll put them on. Can I put them on in a way where they're like just about closed but not quite?
Definitely can. You can definitely try.
I will definitely try.
Go ahead and roll sleight of hand.
Because this is my best skill, guys, and I'm a rogue, so it's high.
Oh, you're rolling
But
today.
I'm still gonna find a way to
Jinx
fail
it.
it.
You just jinxed
I
it.
didn't fail it. It's fine. I have a 26.
So
Just a not fail. Just like a slight not fail with your
you do
20.
so. He motions for you to take the key as well, like to the
Okay.
cage.
Okay.
Do the three of you? Does Snom and Kex wanna? Are you gonna bugger off at this point?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. You head back to the
I
We
water
split the party.
as Snex.
We gotta go.
Okay, we'll do Snex. We'll do Snex first, and then we'll do the other two. Snex, Undrin kind of walks you over to the cage where he walks you further down to the entrance of this area. You now see that there actually is a couple tables and benches set up where the guards sort of were. And you now see that there's another cage. So there's 3 cages in this area. I'd send you guys a map if you want to take a look.
Yep, I saw it.
This would be the cage, cage D. Where there's about... Check.
Oh, okay.
There is... yes. There's about 20 other kobolds there. 5 of which are in cage D.
Okay.
5 of which are winged.
Okay.
15 of which are normal kobolds. He watches as you... I assume you're not going to try and do anything at this point? Or like...
No, not really.
Yeah, he watches as you open the key. Open the door with the key.
Yeah.
You're still shackled. You
Shackled.
step inside, close the door, and then motions for you to throw the key out.
Okay.
You know full well that if he really wanted to, he could breathe fire and kill all of you. At this point, as you throw the key out, and you are now locked in a cage. 15 other kobolds.
All right.
And
I still have my stuff. He
shackled.
didn't make me put my stuff down.
That's true. He's not too
That's true.
concerned.
Did he leave the short sword on the ground? He doesn't care about it?
You probably don't know.
Okay. Can I look?
You can't see from this perspective.
Oh, you're right. That's
You actually can't.
Okay,
You're too far
it's
away.
around the corner.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yep.
that's fine. Maybe I'll get it back.
Yeah.
Maybe I won't.
As he sort of gives out a large roar, intimidating the other kobolds, and then sort of starts walking away.
Okay. Do these kobolds look just as young as the other ones that we saw?
They are definitely a bit older.
Okay.
They're definitely not as young. As they look to you, another one captured. The fear of the dragon in their eyes.
Can I roll an insight check to see if there's a leader amongst them?
Yeah, 100%.
11.
There definitely is, actually. It's quite obvious, particularly because she's actually the only older. She's the only older one amongst the kobolds. She looks quite old. Kind of faded gray horns, faded bronze skin. Kind of squint, almost like very thin, squinty eyes. As she says, another one captured.
Next, captured on purpose.
She says, we hear fighting sometimes.
Next, start revolution with Snom and Kex. I gotta give them credit. I can't take it all for myself.
True.
Maybe one day free?
Snex and Kex and Snom work on freedom for all kobolds. Eyes are wide.
Gulpa, been here long time.
Kopa.
Take care of young kobolds.
We here to free young kobolds, not expect great dragon.
But no escaped dragon.
Kind of escaped dragon.
Gulpa will wait. See what you do.
Well, Snex wait for companions to return. Find favor with great dragon. Turn great dragon against firemouth faces.
But other dragons.
Maybe dragon revolution.
She kind of like smiles. And she's kind of like an old woman kobold.
Yes. I'd like to ask her, does Gopa know of dragons fighting other dragons? Has happened?
She says, Undrin, son of Mother Dragon. And it points above.
Right. That didn't answer my question at all.
It says, Undrin and siblings scared Mother Dragon.
Siblings fight each other?
Siblings don't like each other.
Maybe we see what we can do. Snex, Kex, and Snom. I mean.
Kinda
Maybe
nods.
maybe we.
Anything else you want to ask her or say to her?
I don't. Not at this point. I don't
Okay.
think. I'll wait to see how Snom and.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Sno-
Is
Mhm.
I'd just like to look around to see if there's anything I could use because it's locked. Is there anything I could use to potentially pick it? Like I have bolts, and I have a rapier, which are pointy.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how you want to play
Probably
that.
not in here. Not
Okay.
better than you have.
Okay, but I could potentially try and use like the tip of a.
You could definitely try to.
Yeah.
I mean, you risk the wrath of the dragon.
Well, I mean, when the time comes for it, not this second. What
Okay.
am I gonna do right now?
Snom and Kex, you and Selby, you swim your way back It's down current.
Wait, I have a question.
Mhm.
Okay, since I have the 2 ropes at the entrance to the cave, at the entrance to like the currenty one, I want to again tie it to a stalagmite.
Yep.
And then tie the rope and put a glow shroom at the end,
Okay.
so that when we're coming back, we can find the rope. And then I want to do that again.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you make a way that's easier to come back.
Yeah.
You eventually swim all the way back to where you came from. You merge in the pool by the metalworks.
Yeah.
Vel2, Vel2, Vel2.
Vel2.
Okay. Vel2 kind of runs over.
Kex needs large teeth.
Vel2 keep safe.
Kex
Vel2
need now.
Vel2 will get. He kind of
Kex Vel2.
yeah, he runs over and there's a sort of metal cabinet that he kind of opens. Presents the velvet covered tooth to you.
Kex takes.
Okay. You have the tooth.
Kex gets stretches. Kex gets ready to swim. Go.
Selby kind of speaks up at this point. She says, you have plan?
Yes. Snom has plan. Snom thinks.
Of course, Snom has a plan.
Kex never have plan. Kex just act.
What is plan?
Snom make dragon so angry with sister dragon that what was his name again? Wait, Undrin dragon is the distraction. And while dragon's fighting, we open gate and kobolds come in. Big fire breathing dragon. What better distraction could Snom make?
She says, you want Selby come with, or Selby stay here? Wait for signal.
Up to Selby. Up to Selby. If Selby come with, it will be sneaking. Sneaking with Sneck and Snom and Kex to open gate to let kobolds in. However, if Selby stay, Selby and Vel2 and Gax can lead charge into barracks one time. And Selby knows of dragon. Selby
Yes.
choose.
Selby will stay.
Selby, wait for gate open or big distraction signal. We will come. We will let kobolds in.
She
Defend
nods.
until.
Kex promise.
Kind of nods in approval. So, you anything else you want to do before you head back?
Check on everyone, make sure that they're,
Mhm.
all good, and we got
Yeah,
everyone from the
there've
mines.
been no
that they
attacks.
cleared off the tunnel.
There've been no attacks since, so everyone's okay.
Okay.
The deep mine kobolds have made it for sure.
Nice.
And can I check and see if they closed that edge?
Yeah,
That-
they did.
that-
They did.
Ah, they're so good.
Mhm.
So good.
They're
They have
so
no
good.
reason not to. So
Okay. I'm going to. No, it's probably fine. I was gonna bring another crossbow and quiver for snacks because I didn't know
I
Mhm.
whether
still
the
have
dragon
my.
would get rid of this stuff.
I remember
Like-
Gax was hurt, right? So
Oh,
Kex is gonna go say hi to Gax and then be on his way.
I think I'm ready to.
they've definitely sort of amalgamated forces at this point. So you probably have about, I think, 70 kobolds who are armored and equipped.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Oh,
As
yeah.
you,
Kobold.
with your contraptions and your experience, you make it back without a hunch or without any difficulties.
Kex strong swimmer.
And with that, as you exit the pool, you now see sort of before you awaiting the wormling. Still quite large, 15 feet long, 12 feet wide. You see
Big.
the fire from its mouth, and see its red scales, its majestic wings.
Oh yeah. This is what we need.
Promise that that maybe you can convince it to turn against its own.
Kex bring great gift to great Uldren.
Snom brings evidence that Dragonborn keeping secrets from Undren.
Undrin kind of waits for you to present it.
I present it.
He like holds it, I like unfold the red velvet dramatically.
Yeah. As you do, Undrin kind of lowers his snout at this point, kind of coming up right in front of you, Kex. Could easily eat you.
I'm scared.
Yep.
Kind of looks, his
I'm a
sort of
beard.
amber eyes turn to look at the large tooth. And you actually can tell, based off of the size of the tooth, this tooth is actually bigger than any teeth that Undrin has.
Oh.
It's a big ass dragon. I'm hoping it's mother dragon. Continue.
Yes.
Undrin
They
looks
killed
and
it.
says, "Where did you find this?"
Kobolds keep safe. Kobolds know this important. Kobolds bring to Uldren.
In the deep mine. In the deep mine. In a chest. They hide it. They hide it in the deep mine.
Firemouth faces lie to Uldren.
Now,
Firemouth. Blech.
I would say that this is probably going to be a deception check with a disadvantage because they didn't actually like. It's not like they're actually like we're actually actively hiding this tooth. So you you are trying to sort of piece together this story, but you have the tooth. You did kill the Dragonborn, so you can have an advantage on this deception check.
Yeah. I'm really bad at these.
Nat 20!
When I need it. Oh my god, yeah. Okay.
Guys, when it matters.
Yes.
When it matters.
Okay. And with that, you see Undrin's sort of you feel the heat before you see it, the flames from his mouth. As flames sort of tickle up the side of his jaws, his face. You see the intensity in his eyes as he gives out this sort of large roar. It actually even knocks you guys back a step as it fills the chamber. It says, "They will pay for this."
Yes. Yes.
And that
Guys,
is
we're
where we're going to call our session for today.
Whoo-wee. Wow.
Yeah,
What an ending.
progress.
Holy moly. That was one of the most clutch nat 20s. As far as progressing the story, anyway.
Oh my god. It's going down in history. The
Oh,
most
man.
useful role of all time.
Yes, actually, though.
Oh.
Pretty
Oh my
crazy.
God.
You weren't sure where that tooth was going, eh?
Yeah.
Everything on that.
I'm just really glad that we kept it. Because
Yeah, when you're like, I don't care about this. I'm like,
it's a tooth. Why do we want a tooth?
thank you everyone in the chat who hung out with us and stayed. Thank you for everyone who hung out and stayed with us on the VODs, on YouTube, etc., etc. We had a lot of fun. Oh man, that was not where I thought it was gonna go, but that's the beauty of it. That's awesome.
That was insane.
That was wild.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we are back next Tuesday for part 3 of 4 of Kobold Revolt, a dragon story. It is a dragon story, which is why they're dragons. Thank you so much for hanging out with us and watching with us. We also are live with another crew on Sunday for our initial roll live stream. You can catch us there as well. They have their own unique, mysterious story. Also underground.
Everything's underground.
Yeah. Thank you so much again, and until next time, keep rolling.
Cool.
Bye. See you guys later.
Bye.
Oh man.